Long time. It's Man United versus Spurs, or should I say Spurs versus Man United. The Spurs Stadium today, early kickoff for United. Get into the live comments. Give me your early match day thoughts. Give me your score predictions, your scorers, who you're looking out for, everything that you want to happen today, everything that you don't want to happen today as well. What are you concerned about in this Spurs side? It is early. We have got a bit of time to go yet till kickoff, so we're going to go through quite a few more quotes from Ruben Amorim, looking ahead to what might be the dangers for Manchester United from the Spurs side of things. Don't forget, the teams will be dropping in approximately 10 minutes time as well, so we'll have plenty to talk about, plenty to get through, and we're going to get plenty of debate going in that live chat this morning as well. Well, as we enter into the afternoon, man, it feels weird actually sat here getting ready for a watch-along so early in the day. The grassroots football that I'm missing this morning because United have got another stupid kickoff time. It is incredibly frustrating. It really is. But, look, the day really get started with Man United. For us United fans and what this means to us, it is a season-defining game for United. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people think of me over-egging it or over-analysing it or bigging it up to something that it might not be. It is. It's absolutely massive. And this today, for United to win and go second in the league, we have got the stats up on your screen. We'll constantly keep updating you with the live league table as we go through the game as well, courtesy of our partners here on Forever United TV Stream Builder. Thanks again to them today for our graphics and our updates. We will bring you all of the team news as it comes in a minute. We'll get that up on your screen also. My predicted lineup. I mean, this is what I thought. So I'm just going to bring it up now to kickstart the afternoon, everybody. So this is what I thought Manchester United. If you didn't watch the show last night, my look ahead to the game, this is what I thought Manchester United might line up like. So my predicted lineup. I think Maguire comes back in. I think De Ligt keeps his place and Luke Shaw keeps his place. So it's the goalkeeper in the back three from the Liverpool game. A big away game. I think he's going for his experienced players today, which is why I see Casemiro in midfield alongside Bruno Fernandes. Don't be mistaken again, as I always say here, for some reason, Stream Builder still haven't rectified the fact that Ahmad is being called Adama Traore. It's not Adama Traore. We didn't make a last-minute sign-in before the game today. Beyond the rules of the Premier League, it is Ahmad. That is Ahmad at right wing-back. And then I went with Patrick Dorgu, Sesko, Cunha and Mbeumo up front. Now, we had the debate earlier on this morning when we did the news show, and it was one of people thinking Mason Mount comes back into the side today. Benjamin Sesko's more of an impact striker sub later on in the game. I'm pretty certain we will see Dalot. I was just thinking maybe he wants to add a bit of balance. Maybe Dorgu comes back in. It's kind of wishful thinking again, and I constantly keep on leaving Patrick Dorgu in my team, hoping that something is going to change. I'm sort of manifesting and trying to make this happen for Ruben Amorim to stop playing his relative. I say it like that. He's one of his so-called favourites, Diogo Dalot. Honestly, it's a mad one. It really is, that story. But still, just stop playing him. Please, that's all it is. Just stop playing Dalot, please. Give him a break. Like, don't get me wrong. I've not got anything against the man. I really haven't. I don't think that he's a horrible player. I just think we've got to change it up. I just think he has been United's weak link. And you know what? Dorgu isn't much better. He isn't at the moment. But he's left-footed. He plays more naturally on the left. He's quicker. He's stronger. And today, physicality could be a massive weapon for Manchester United, or it could be a tool used against us as in previous Spurs games throughout the last year. I mean, honestly, the amount of times that we have been bullied by Spurs is getting embarrassing. The fact that Spurs, I mean, Graham sent me a picture of the Spurs stadium and they've just layered it with Europa League trophy winners. It's like rubbing the faces of Manchester United in it. If that's not fuel enough for the Man United players today, then I don't know what is. They don't need any fuel. Obviously, going into a huge game like this, you'd expect United to turn up anyway. But if ever there was a little bit of incentive, if ever there was a little bit of, you know what, screw you, you absolute scumbags, then it was Spurs putting out the Europa League trophy for when TNT walked through the door, plastering it all over the front of the stadium. 2025 Europa League winners. No, I'm sorry. Did you have that up when you were playing in the Champions League the other night? I mean, come on. Let's be serious now. They might have, but it's still embarrassing either way. Like, you're in the Champions League now. The Europa League is something to look at and say, look, it was a stepping stone to get into the Champions League. If you're a big club anyway, that's what you'd be looking at. But Spurs, no. And for United to go into this game today, again, and if they lost it today, I just don't know if we could recover from it. And recover again, like 5 defeats in a row from Spurs. It's a lot. And it just puts us, we're not completely out of the picture in the league. And, of course, like we've been saying, like, we just want to be in contention. We just want to be up there and competing. And the league table there for Manchester United to win today, go up into second behind Arsenal on 20 points. I think that is huge for us today. And I don't want to play down like losing. Losing would be bad today. It would feel horrible. And I think I could get past the fact that we could come back. I could get past the fact of defeat because I know we could come back. It's losing to Spurs for the 5th time in a row. And the famous words, you know what I'm going to say here right now as well? You know them famous words? Lads, it's Spurs. The man himself, Sir Alex Ferguson, said it. We have to deal with this. We have to handle this now. And we've got to beat Spurs today. We got to. We cannot have this team doing us over every single time we play them now. I know we only played them once at Old Trafford last season. We had the other league game, we had the Europa League, and we obviously had the Carabao Cup as well. We just need, I think, a positive performance today, a result, and I think we can just put that Spurs hoodoo to bed completely. Move on again, another win away from home for United, and we're in the top 4 going into the international break, and it just puts everything. It just takes Manchester United out of let's just call it the banter columns for the next 2 weeks. I cannot handle Spurs fans, opposition fans, taking the mick out of Manchester United fans for 2 weeks and having to wait 2 weeks until we play again. It's just not comfortable for me. And I know you all the same. I know you all don't want to be dealing with that crap and everything that's going to be thrown your way for 2 weeks. Just get the win. Just get the win and let's put this to bed. Anyway, let's get into some of your thoughts and the comments section, everybody, as we've got just a few minutes, around about 4 exactly until the teams come out. It's going to be interesting to see what this lineup is going to be, but I will bring it up to you as soon as it drops with the news and what's happening here on TNT now and at Spurs' stadium. So we're going to get that out next. Dalot isn't good enough. You don't have to justify it, Adam. We've seen it all season. He's a liability, says Sanchez. Goes for Manchester United. Win 2-1, says Matthew. Midfield and wing-back is a huge issue. It's a big one. It's a big one today for Manchester United, that midfield. I see Tottenham arriving at the stadium here. Thomas Frank leading the boys off the coach. Oh, there's so many players I don't like on the Tottenham side as well. There is. Graham, who is at the stadium now, actually, he's in the chat as well. Thanks for joining us, Graham. Not a good start. Just being refused entry into the Antwerp Arms. It was a designated away pub, but the security changed its mind on opening at 11 a.m. I tell you what, mate. Like, throwing the Europa League winners crap at us on the front of the stadium, closing the pubs. Honestly, are United in town? Yeah, United are in town. They're doing it again. Everything they possibly can. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke, honestly, Spurs. And you know what? They deserve a defeat today just for doing that. For messing the away fans around. They know we've got an early kickoff. They know it's awkward for Man United fans. And I think they're going to get what they deserve today. Let's have it. 20 points from 10 games, and we can safely say we've turned a corner. How many points did Amorim pick up last season? It will be after 11 games, Sanchez. But we would be in a completely different position to where we was last season. 100% we would. So, yeah, every single step in the right direction. Improvements shouldn't be that difficult for Manchester United because we were so bad last season. But let's be honest, we want improvements in a Man United way. I truly believe a win today, United are on for a top 4 fight. Not just because we're in there. Well, obviously, you have to take it seriously after 11 games. If you're in the Champions League places after 11 games, nearly a third of the way through the season, then you are in the Champions League race. This is how big it is today. Because everyone will say, oh, you got ahead of yourself, Adam. And you know what? I'm going to take a ton of stick today if Man United lose. I'm going to get it off United fans who's going to come on and say, I told you so. I'm going to get it off opposition fans saying you got ahead of yourself. Again, United fans thinking they're better than where they was. And I'm ready for it. I'm willing to back my side and say that we are Champions League quality. Not quality. That's the wrong word to say. We have got enough quality to challenge to finish in the top 4. And today, either says yes or no in a weird way. I just feel it inside me, and it's only my own thoughts with this alone now. But I feel if Manchester United don't win today, kind of tells us we're battling out for Europa League and Europa Conference League. Look, we're not going to be a million miles away, even if we lose this game from the Champions League places. But it's just got that. Like, it's a massive boost if you're actually in that top 4. And if you're in that top 4 and deserve to be in that top 4 at this stage of the season, then I'm sorry, it's on. It's well and truly on. And no one will tell me otherwise. And the stick that I'm going to get after the game, if we fall on our arses today and we get beat by Spurs again, honestly, I'm prepared for it. I know what's coming. I'll fight back as I always do. But I'm getting behind my team. I want them today to take this to Spurs, beat Spurs, win an away game against one of your rivals who are also fighting for top 4, and that is a massive convincer for a lot of people. That, I think, is where this top 4 race is going to be won this season, in that battle with the so-called Big Six, because that's who's hovering around there right now. All of us are up there. Like Arsenal, Liverpool, City, top 3, and then you've got Chelsea, Spurs, and Man United. All there in the top 8, ready to go. The Big Six are all there. All you've got is Bournemouth and Sunderland just in the way at the moment. But it is coming to that point now where the bigger clubs are actually rising to the top. And today, one of them will go further than the other. And it has to be Man United. It has to be. Just to convince everybody. Just to convince Man United fans, I think, as well, that we are going to be actually in this. Anyway, keeping a check on the team and everything. Let's just see now, because I think the team has just dropped with us. Yes, it has indeed. Manchester United's starting 11 is in. I hate it when they put it out on the actual, just a layout on a piece of paper. But I was right. Oh, my God. Oh, no, because Mazraoui is in. And let me just check this out now. It looks like... Where is this here now? I'm trying to figure out how this is actually broken down here. So you've got Mazraoui, De Ligt, Maguire, Dorgu, Ahmad. Right, okay. I see what he's done. I was looking there and... Yeah, he's dropped Sesko. Because I've not got the lineup in front of me. And I haven't got the team formation in front of me. So, Mazraoui is into the back 3, clearly, because Dorgu is going to play left, Ahmad is going to play right. You've got Bruno and Casemiro in the middle. So, as it is, Lamin's in goal, the back 3 of Mazraoui, De Ligt and Maguire. Oh, no, sorry. Hang on a minute, because Shaw's there. Right, I need to figure this out in my head here. So, up front, you're going to have... Oh, no, now I know. Now I know where it is, what's happening. Right, I've got it. So it's going to be Mazraoui at right wing back, Dorgu at left wing back. Ahmad's going to play in the front 3 as a 10 next to Mbeumo on the other side, I'm guessing, and Cunha's going to play as the 9 because we've got no Sesko. Right, okay. So Mount's not starting. So you've got on the bench for Manchester United, Bayende, Dalot, Heaven, Yoro, Mount, Fletcher, Ugarte, Sesko, and Xerxes. So your back three is De Ligt, Maguire, and Luke Shaw. Right wing back is Mazraoui. Left wing back is Patrick Dorgu. Your two midfielders are Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. And you've got Brian Mbeumo and Ahmad in the 10s, and Matthias Cunha as your number 9. Jesus Christ, honestly. When you see it online and you just see the team lined up as an 11 down the page, one after another, you're looking at it there and you're like, where is he? He's going to play and fitting him in there. In fact, let's see. I don't even know if Stream Builder would have actually updated the actual teams and put them in a formation yet. So let's just pause the Manchester United one. Right, yeah, that's not the realistic team. That isn't the lineup, so it's going to take them off for now. The team has been announced, by the way. I'll wait for Stream Builder to update the actual system and bring us the formation, but that pretty much is it. It is going to be Ahmad back in at the 10 alongside Mbeumo, supporting Matthias Cunha as the 9. No Benjamin Sesko, and out goes Dalot, which is very interesting. But at the same time as well, Lenny Yoro also drops out of the side for Manchester United. So it's strong. It's strong-ish. I mean, let me know what you think, everybody. Maguire comes back in, as we thought, next to De Ligt and Shaw. Mazraoui moves in. I think basically there, it's Mazraoui for Sesko, isn't it? That's the change. And Dorgu for Dalot. So Dorgu for Dalot, Mazraoui for Benjamin Sesko, and, of course, Lenny Yoro for Harry Maguire. How it shapes up is obviously, like we just said, Ahmad will push forward, Mazraoui will play right wing-back, and Dorgu will be left wing-back. Pretty straightforward after all of that messing around, isn't it? But really interesting how he's gone with Mazraoui as well. He's got a little bit more, I feel, of an aggressive backline there, and there's extra support with Mazraoui as well, I think. I think he's very aggressive in the tackle. I think he will deal with the width of Spurs. This is the team set up to deal with Spurs, I think, from Ruben Amorim. He's respecting Thomas Frank's side here, and I think he's put massive experience into his team here with that lineup. It has got so much there. Premier League experience as well now in there. Bruno, Shaw, De Ligt at the back. Yeah, I think that's what you've got to be thinking, I feel, on this one here. I think Manchester United, Ruben Amorim there, he's playing a bit safe. He is, I think, in keeping Ahmad in the side. I think he knows he's got to keep him. The one player who probably didn't stand out enough against Nottingham Forest was Sesko, so naturally we might have thought that Mason Mount would come in. But again, Ahmad deserves his place in the side, so he's sacrificed an attacking wing-back. So he's lost one attacking player in the lineup today, and he's got now 5 defenders on the pitch. So I think it's more of a safe, let's not concede and let's be solid sort of lineup. So 5 defenders, holding midfielder and attacking midfielder, and then 3 forward players, not one number 9 in the team. If it goes wrong for Ruben today and Man United lose this game and we don't score, then you know where the critics are going to go. They're going to go with Ruben playing 5 defenders against Spurs. And it looks like that on paper, but I think there's more to it. I do believe that there is more to this team here now. And like I said, I'm never disappointed with a team at the start of a game. Like, obviously, there's certain times. Look, he's taken Dalot out, so that's a positive. He's taken 2 players that came under real criticism from the Forest game out of the side, in Sesko and Dalot. So you can't really fault Ruben Amorim for mixing it up. I think he's mixed it up in a way that you could criticise in terms of it not being very adventurous, but still, you've got your main protagonists in there. You've got your big guns in Mbeumo, Cunha and Ahmad. Bruno just behind them, so they're going to be your goal threats. Dorgu has to play well and deliver. Man United's, I think, presence from set pieces might not be as good because we haven't got that target man anymore. Will United go direct? Will we play it similar to what we did against Liverpool when Sesko wasn't starting the game? And look, Sesko could come on off the bench and bag for Manchester United yet, and it might look like a complete master plan for Ruben Amorim. in terms of what he's done here and how he's set it up. But look, it's still going to get plenty of criticism. It's still going to get a lot of people looking at that going, it's a bit too safe. If we're going out for a win, then we need to see a little bit more. Look, let's just see how it starts. Let's see how it pans out. Let's see how United kickstarts the game. And I think we got to take it from there, haven't we? Let's get some more comments in on this. Everybody, give me your thoughts on the team. Let me know what you're thinking. And let me know if you think that is strong enough for Manchester United today. In fact, I'm going to bring some of your comments up on the screen right now. Let's see what we've got here as well. Hussein says, it's annoying. Every game he changes his lineup. You can't make consistent. It can't be consistent if you always change the lineup. I don't think a lot of managers do now. The core is still there. I just don't think he's fully convinced by Sesko yet. We've had the big one this morning about him. We talked about it. And we do have, like I said, a good enough squad, really. I mean, it's not bad being able to put Cunha up front, push Ahmad in and bring Mazraoui in. I love Mazraoui. I love him. Like Stephanie says there. Adam, we have options on the bench, though. We do have an incredibly strong bench, by the way. Just for everybody watching now, the bench for Manchester United today. Bayende, Dalot, Heaven, Yoro, Mount, Jack Fletcher, Ugarte, Sesko and Xerxes. So on the bench there, attacking-wise, you've got Mount. Fletcher could be an attacking substitute. Obviously, Sesko and Xerxes. 4 to 5 different game-changing players there, all capable of doing something off the bench. 100%. Youth and pace in defence. You could say, to mix it up, Heaven and Yoro in there. Agate as an extra holding midfielder when you need to show things up. Dalot's experience. Maybe Dalot comes on with Sesko. We start bombing in a few long throws when we need to at the end of the game. There is definite shape changes, I would call them, on the bench there today. So, good point from Stephanie there. We do have options there. And I think we're utilising the squad to its max there, I think. I think he's gone for a possession-based approach. Annoy the crowd, then press for the last 20 first half. This team he's picked can all take balls under pressure and can pass. Yeah, there is that. The composure factor. The only one I would say is I'm a little bit concerned of in terms of press resistancy is clearly Dorgu. Maybe Maguire to a certain degree. I mean, Maguire's a good passer still, and I think with De Ligt and Shaw either side of him, you're not going to get bullied. Like their forward line is not going to bully that back line. The strength that we've got there, like that's solid. You're not going to get beat in the air, I don't think. I think you've got good headers there. Let's not forget, Mazraoui is not small, and he's also very good in the air. Dorgu has got spring in him as well, so I like the look of defending set pieces, what we've got there as well. Another one there. Yasin says Fort Mount would have suited this game with his pressing. I don't know. It's like Spurs trying to build out from the back. I think United's midfield could get bypassed. And you've seen the run that Van der Ven made in midweek. You've seen the run that Van der Ven made when we played Spurs early last season, when he ran pretty much to 3/4 of the length of the pitch. So I think what he's doing here today is I don't think we're going to go with a high press today. I think we're going to stand off Spurs a bit. That's how it looks to me like. Don't get me wrong, we've got the energy there when we need to. But one thing I don't think Manchester United are going to do is give territory away easily. I don't think that's on the cards today for United. Looking at that, I think you've got a midfield there that's not going to sit, that's not capable of pressing. The back line haven't got tons of pace, so you're not going to see them marauding forward. I think we will still try and play high. But we're going to close that gap between defence and midfield. And there's no one going to get through Man United's lines easy, I don't think, today. That's what I feel anyway. Rian says, Amorim taking a massive gamble. This could bite him on the arse. Give us a bit more context on that, please, mate. How do you think it's a gamble? Is it too safe? Is he picking too many defenders instead of creative players for this type of game? Give me some more on that, buddy, please, if you can. Greg says, it's a good team for Spurs. I saw midweek. Let's bring up the teams now, actually, because we have actually had them confirmed now. So we're going to bring them up on the screen, right? So Spurs side, Vicario, Pedro Porro, Romero, Van der Ven and Spence across the back. Papsar, João Palhinha in midfield. Simmons just in front of them. Wide players in Richarlison and Brennan Johnson with Randall Molokwane up front, Randu Kolo Muani up front. I'm not worried about Muani. Simmons, I think, has flattered to deceive. Richarlison on the wing, I'm really not worried at all with Mazraoui being there and De Ligt being on that side. I don't rate Richarlison one bit. Papsar's the danger for me. And obviously Palhinha's strength in midfield. The fact that Bentancur isn't playing is a bonus for Manchester United. He always turns up against us. And the back line is as strong as it probably can get for Spurs. And look, we're going to have to play well to beat anybody away from home. Man United is going to have to turn up today. I think they're going to need to be clinical. 100% they're going to need to be clinical today, Man United. Let's have a look at United's side then and the way that it is set up. Back three, as you can see there. Shaw left centre-back, Maguire in the middle and De Ligt right centre-back, Mazraoui right wing-back, Patrick Dorgu left wing-back. Your midfield two of Casemiro and Bruno. In front of them two, we're going to have Ahmad and Mbumo supporting Matthias Cunha. Of course, Senna, Lamens in the goal. So, yep, they're the teams. And look, it's an even game. It's a 50-50 call. And Ruben, I pray for him. I know he's worked on this week. I know he would have worked extensively on this setup and what he's doing here today from what he's been saying. Yeah, and like I said, Tony's just nailed it there. Kudus in. Kudus not playing and Richarlison in instead. All day long, thank you. Like, seriously. Kudus would be a real handful for Manchester United today. That should be looked at as a positive for Manchester United. We not having to deal with him is huge. I think that is massive for us. So let's look at that and say, that for Manchester United, has Richarlison got the pace on that back line? I don't think he's quick, but he's not rapid. Has Kudus got more than Richarlison in giving us problems? 100%. He would have given us 20 times more problems. And Brennan Johnson, look, he's a hit and miss player. He's not a first team starter or regular. Yeah, we got that goal against us, luckily, in that final. But honestly, if I'm going to start worrying about Brennan Johnson, then I might as well give up. United should be able to handle him. He's a good player. And if he turns up on his day, he can be a threat for United. The midfield is where I see United potentially losing the game, but obviously winning it at the same time. So, yeah, I think Papsar is the threat for Spurs today. I think he's the one that Manchester United need to get a grip of and watch the late runs from him. I think that's what we need to do. And probably if you're going to try and nullify Spurs' threat, Sarr, definitely. For me, anyway. Let me know what your thoughts are, everybody. Euro benched again, unjustifiably. Mainu not in the squad. I do not trust Amorim with the development of young players. Well, Mainu is injured, Johnny. I don't know if you've seen the news. Mainu is injured. That's why he's not in the squad. And to answer the question on the youth, he's brought Jack Fletcher in to replace Kobbie Mainu. So we can't really say that. Euro unjustifiably, I can't say that either because I thought there were moments in the Forest game where he struggled in the air. And we said last week the natural replacement for him would be Harry Maguire with the aerial threat and the set-piece mastery of Thomas Frank and the way that he plays his football. We know what's coming. And I'm going to be honest, if this cross is coming in the box and they had to choose between Harry Maguire and Lenny Yoro, I would pick Harry Maguire. Well, we've got him. Don't get me wrong, like I want Lenny Yoro to be our man. I want him to learn quickly. But, well, we've got Harry Maguire. You might as well use him, is what I say. And that's, I think, is where Ruben Amorim is with this today. I've got no issue with it at all. And I don't think there's any issue with the players that have been dropped out. I don't. Look, I want to see more of Benjamin Sesko. I want to see this guy grow. I'm just looking at the bench there as well. Yeah, there isn't much of a threat on the bench. When Bentancur's on the bench, no Kudus at all. So looking at that, yeah, not much there to worry about in terms of Spurs' bench. And Doggy's on there as another option. Bentancur's on there. And yeah, I'm not really worried about them changing the game. Their starting 11 is probably enough to scare Manchester United. So yeah, anyone who's looking for Manchester United's bench, Tomo has just put it up there. We've just dropped it into the live comment section at the bottom of your screen there for the substitutes if anyone is looking for them. Thank you, Tomo, for dropping that in. That is your starting lineup on screen for United, and there's the bench at the bottom of the screen, courtesy of Tomo. Kaz did say this morning that she doesn't fancy Sesko to start, but she did say that she thought Mount would play. So I think that was the obvious. One. Mount coming back in again, but Ruben's shaking it up again. And look, be honest, no one's surprised. I mean, I'm surprised that Mazraoui is in at right wing back, in a way. Look, not surprised because he's a quality player, that he's not got the skills or the capabilities, but I think more surprised at the fact that he's gone with Mazraoui at right wing back and dropped Sesko out. But again, like we said before, Benjamin Sesko didn't have a fantastic game. Not bad, but not fantastic. And if you are looking to change your team up after the Forest game, for instance, then I would say Forest, Sesko and Dalot were definitely the players that I would probably leave out if you were looking at the performance of Forest alone anyway. I can see the TV screens at the moment. They're just in typical build-up broadcaster fashion, walking Van de Ven through his miraculous run from one box to the other that he scored against that fantastic Copenhagen side in midweek. Do you know what? In a weird way, I actually like this. I actually like the fact that Spurs are being bigged up so much right now before the game. And it is like, it just seems to be a big push here from TNT, from what I can see so far, to Spurs getting themselves back on track again. Keep it coming. Europa League winners, throwing it in Manchester United fans' faces, showing the world that they're the Europa League winners when United come to town. Talking about Van de Ven, rewalking his goal against the brilliant Copenhagen side in midweek. Keep it coming. We like it. Jokers. Morning, happy Saturday, everybody. Hello to you, Steve, as well. Kieran in the chat, sitting here with my father-in-law. He's got his Spurs jersey on, and I've got my United jersey on. It's war today. We can be father and son tomorrow again. Dead right. I wouldn't be talking to my dad if he was a Spurs fan and I was watching a game. I would be... what would I be doing right now? I would be saying, you sit on that side of the couch. I'll draw the line here. We'll put up a little mini imaginary wall. And I'll just put my cans on this side. You stick yours on that side. Let's not talk. And then maybe an hour after the game, I might let on to you just to say, yeah, all right, well done, or whatever. It's tribalism, man. This is what it is. Hi Adam, mods and all. I'm sat waiting for the game at home with my girls Erica, age 7, and Astrid, age 4, listening to Man United songs and chants. They said we're going to win 3-1. Come on United. Hey, Astrid and Erica, I'll go with that. I'll take your score prediction there, girls, definitely. Love that, Viking. Keep it coming in, everybody. Keep your comments coming in. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know, everybody. Get into the comment section now. Yeah, Tim, they are. They're blowing smoke up Van de Ven's ass. Big time, aren't they? It's like, get a grip, man. Honestly, it's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. There, Neil says, I think dropping Sesko was smart. That's tough. That's a tough back line for Spurs. I think the top 3 for this game are more creative in breaking through the back line. Could say that, Neil, actually. It's a fair point because it's something different unless it's less predictable in what Man United are going to be doing in this game within the front three. All tricky, all good with the ball at the feet, all can take a man on and can take a couple of men on. All can shoot and score from outside the box. And Bruno Fernandes backing that up. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And I do think that there is a confusion factor played in here by Ruben. It's like you can plan your team against playing against Benjamin Sesko, but then what do you do if you've got three players all rotating in a front three between Mbeumo, Ahmad and Cunha? That's difficult for any manager, opposition manager, to counter, I feel. And I think that's what Ruben's play is there on this one. Well, we've finished with Van de Ven now. I wonder if there's going to be any Man United analysis. I wonder if we're going to get any of that now. What time did this show start? Yeah, we're nearly 20 minutes in and we've not had anything. Oh, yeah, actually, I can see coming up after the break, you might actually get some Man United perspective on things. And looks like there's a bit from Ruben Amorim coming up as well. Oh, here we go, actually. Commentator Fletcher's actually talking to Ruben Amorim in the dugout right now, which is good to see. I tell you what, Man United's kit at the moment, Man United's gear is absolutely bang on. Spurs, I was watching what Van de Ven was walking around in then, and then they just panned the camera around to Ruben Amorim, and it's like, yeah, United's gear is so much nicer than anyone else's, I feel. And Ruben looks fresh. Ruben looks ready. He's got his lucky chinos are on again. So we could expect a good day, I think, for United. See, notice how they've now got they've got leather seat covers on the dugouts now, covering up the old INEOS logo. Obviously, there was news on that. So just noticed that, actually. So they've got, like, you know when you can get them for your car, like the seat cover, leather covers. So in the dugouts, you can see on the TV screens here, they've got like a big cover over them, because underneath in the normal seat, it's actually got INEOS branding on it. So, yeah, and that has obviously just been, in terms of that lawsuit, that's just been sorted out by United, sorted out by INEOS, setting them back, a nice chunky 11 mil. So, yeah, they're going through Ruben Amorim's record right now. Man United under Amorim, 21 wins, 13 draws, 19 losses. His win percentage is up to 39.6% now, so it's rising. It's slowly going up. It'd be nice to get into the 40s at least, but remember when it was really bad, it was around about 30% earlier on in the season. So, and at least we've got more wins than losses now under Ruben in the Premier League, which is positive, I suppose. You can say I'm clutching at straws, but come on, like, give me something here. Please keep on popping likes on the video as well if you're loving the contents. This is our build-up show before. This is our build-up show before the game kicks off as well. Kick-off in just under an hour's time now. 49 minutes to be exact, everybody. So keep your comments coming in. Keep popping your likes on the video as well. Thank you, everybody, for joining us early doors on this one. Let's get some more comments up on the screen, actually. Give me your thoughts, everybody. Let me know where you're watching from this morning. And let me know, look at that, Louisiana there. Bangkok. Go, we got some far out ones there. Even right at the bottom of the country as well there with Ian down in Cornwall. Keep it coming in, everybody. Mazraoui is my major concern, says Grandpa 70. Why, mate? What we saying? Let me know. INEOS has to pay Spurs 11 million lawsuit. Yep, Stephanie, you are dead right about that. That's what I was just talking about with them seat covers there in the dugout. I remember from early on in the season that they had INEOS on there, and I think people were making fun of it. I think actually last season when United were there, I seen loads of people popping pictures up on social media talking about INEOS backing our rivals. They were making a big deal out of it. Obviously, United were down in the dumps. Everyone was looking for a negative, and I remember it being a bit of a joke at the time. Alabama. We got loads of stateside viewers today. Love that. Cheers from Romania, says Alex. Michigan. Wow. Ibiza as well, Simon. Love that. So we've got how many different cities, states have we had from America in the chat? That's far over. Of course, there's the man himself, Tomo from Thailand. We've got a few over from Thailand there. We've got Jazu's in Bangkok. Tomo's over there as well in Thailand, which is good. It's good. Melbourne as well. Ireland. Yeah, there's loads. All right, Grandpa7 says, I asked him to tell me why. Trinidad and Tobago. So we got a bit of the Caribbean also. We're all over the world, everybody. FUTV worldwide. Keep it coming. Mazraoui hasn't been good at right wing back this season at all. Doesn't offer anything going forward. Okay, Grandpa 70. Yeah. In terms of your fears of Mazraoui being effective going forward, I think he's good up until that final third, and then he kind of runs out of ideas. I mean, he put a cross in, but I get what you're saying. He's not going to tuck in and unleash one like Ahmad's going to do, and he's not going to link up as well as Ahmad does with Brian and Mbumo. And Mbumo and Ahmad are going to link up in a different way today, it would seem. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch the dynamics with that one. Sydney, Australia, the Philippines, Devon, love this. Texas, another state over there in the States. That's good. Chepstow, South Wales, Cape Town. Right, we've had all four corners of the world now. Did we get any South Americans in? Is there any South American? I've not seen it pop up. Apologies if I've missed that. But I think if we get a South American, then I think we've covered every angle of the world. The globe has been covered with different people watching on the show today. It's brilliant. Geno says, thanks for the shout out, Adam. The girls are going crazy. I love our United family. Good one. I love that. Let's see what else we've got going on here. I'm just going to make sure I've got everything covered. Got to keep an eye on social media as well. Let's see what news is popping up. Quickly, if you have been off social media or not watching at all in the build-up today, Mainu is not in the matchday squad. Look at that. Look at a spider. Inse, where's he gone? All right, I thought I caught him. Anyway, yeah. So if you've been missing for the early part of the day, then I feel you're probably wondering why Kobbie Mainu isn't in the matchday squad. He is injured. He picked up an injury in training. He's been left out as a precaution. And Jack Fletcher has replaced him on the Manchester United bench. That is why there is no Kobbie Mainu at all right now. And I think what we're looking at there is Jack Fletcher's not going to get on the pitch. I'm just checking through other news. Bear with me. Sorry, everybody, if I seem distracted on that. But Jack Fletcher I don't think he'll get on the pitch today. If you haven't seen the Man United bench, by the way, Xerxes, Sesko, Mount, your main attacking options on there as well. You've got Yoro, Heaven, and Dallo, Agate, defensive options there as well. Of course, Bayende is there as well. And Jack Fletcher makes up the Manchester United bench today. So keeping it in the Manchester United academy as well. What else have we got here? South America. Is there? What's that one? Suriname? Is that how you say that? Suriname? Never heard of that. That's a new one to me. South America. I like it. Have I said that wrong there? Apologies if I have said that wrong and I sound like an absolute idiot. I do tend to do it. It happens. The United Planet says, I feel less nervous about today than I did last week. Tottenham just don't scare me. It's predictable football and we will push them over today. No offence, Spurs fans. I am all over that, mate. Like, seriously, Man United Planet, loving that confidence. And I don't know with Spurs. Like, I know what you're saying in a way, lads, it's Spurs and all of that jazz. But then the last 4 games that we've lost to them kind of worry me as well. But then again, you'd have thought that was with a different manager. And then it kind of comes back again and says to me, well, Adam, your record against Thomas Frank's teams was never great either. So it was, a complete arguing with myself. in terms of trying to feel confident going into this, trying to look at Spurs. Not having Kudus today for me, it's big. It's big. Let's not forget, when we were playing Spurs last season, you had Maddison, who was pulling strings. Obviously, Solanke at certain times as well was causing problems for Manchester United. There was a lot. There's a lot of a different team. Look, I can say that I'm jinxing it by saying that I don't rate Xavi Simons. I'm just going to say it. If United can't deal with Xavi Simons and Brennan Johnson and Richarlison and Mwane, then you don't deserve it. You should be more than comfortable dealing with their four-prong attack. And again, they'll win the game in midfield if they do. Pape Sarr will be the one. He's got Man United. He always scores against bleeding Man United, this guy, or finds a way of causing a problem for us. Bentancur being on the bench is a big plus for me. A massive plus when it comes to that midfield. He always turned up against United, that guy. And I think today we've got a chance there now. I do. I'm not rating Spurs side. I expect them to be a little bit more tired than Man United as well. Like, we have had a game less this week. They have had to prepare long and hard with their Champions League commitments. And I don't think I think United should be ready. We know how Frankie's going to play. They don't know how we're going to play. If there was a chance for Manchester United, if ever there was a brilliant chance for Manchester United, it would be because we are fully ready and prepared and had the week off. That's it. Celtic says, Spurs team is full of players who don't do much, but on their day, players hopefully they don't turn up. Don't turn much on the day, players, but hopefully they don't turn up because they're playing United. Yeah, Kulusevski missing as well. He's been out for a while, to be honest. And yeah, I get what you're saying there as well, mate. Celtic, it's one of them that don't turn up just because it's Man United, please. But you can expect it to be something like that today. Like, it always is the case when United come to town. But that's what you have to deal with as a Man United player. Jody says in the chat, Mbeumo grabbing 2 goals today. I did go Sesko with 1 goal, but he might get it coming on off the bench. You never know, yeah. But do think United win 3-1. Go on, let's go Reds. Yeah, I see that. I see that, Jody. Like, I've got Sesko down to score today as well. And yeah, I think it's going to be... actually, let me have a look at potential bets for Manchester United. What can I put on today? Do I back my own score? That's what I'm saying. Do I back my own score that I went with? Right. So, Man United are 13-10. There's a few bets here as well. Let me see what else we've got in here. God, he's got loads on this one today. Is it going to be a high-scoring game? What do we reckon? Is it going to be a high-scoring game? 3.5 goals. That's goal scorers. Player scores, player assists, player shots. I just want to put a score prediction in. Where is that? For God's sake, just give me a simple one. Right. Match result. Sometimes I look at these betting apps and I think it's just too complicated. I just want to be able to put the score in. Where do I put the score in on here? Oh, God. Now, anyway, do you know what? If I put the bet on, I'll end up losing it. So I'm just going to say Benjamin Sesko will score and United will win 2-1. So Sesko's going to come on off the bench, isn't he, and score the winner. 2-1 Man United. That's what I'm going with. 2-1 Man United. Bang on. Reds take the win. Players in the tunnel waiting to come out for the warm-up. Anyway, let's get some more comments in. Let's see. A goal to be scored in the first 5 minutes. What odds are we getting on that? Let's see where they're at. A goal to be scored. I should have looked at all this earlier on, to be honest, before we came on live. Why is there so much on this, man? I am out of the loop when it comes to... there we go. Right, I found my correct score now. Right, so 8-1 Man United to win 2-1. So I'll put that on. 2-1. Right. Goal scorers. Richarlison. How is Richarlison favourite? Seriously? Where did he get these from? Bruno's 2-1. Sesko will get good odds now because he's on the bench. Let's just see. Goal scorers. Where is Benji now? Damn. Can't find him. Is that because he's actually on the bench? Is that why they do that? Surely not. Yeah, looks like it. Never mind. Anyway. I'll take my score prediction anyway. So let's just put... let's put a little sneaky little bet on that. I'll just put a 5 on United to win 2-1. I'll take that little win if it comes in. Keep an eye on that one. And yeah, I think I'm coming in with that today. I am confident. We all Spurs are drubbing, says Lee. Mate, I've been saying this now consistently just to try and convince myself that we're going to get the win. Yeah, can't change the name, mate, on that one. I did say it before, Jeff, mate, but can't do it. For some reason, Stream Builder, every time I tell them, keeps putting in bleeding Ahmad as Adama Traore. It's not. We haven't signed him from wherever he's at Fulham, I think. So, yeah. Just look at it as Ahmad, please, everyone. Try and ignore it. It's annoying, isn't it? I know. I will get it changed eventually, and they will listen to me. I don't even think they've seen it. Satinja says, I'm not worried about their front line. Their back four is one of the best in the league. I see a draw. Would you be happy with a draw, everyone? Would you be happy with a draw today? Is that good enough, or do you want more? I mean, obviously you're greedy and you want to win, and a win would be absolutely mega for United, but a draw away to one of the top 6 sides, it's never a bad result. And to be honest with United at the moment, like losing the last 4 against Spurs, a draw doesn't seem bad, does it? It really doesn't. If United get the draw, we go up to 6, I think. That's about it. Oh, a win up to 2nd I would rather have. That sounds a little bit nicer to me. It does. I think a drink. Whoa! Right. Madhouse isn't worried, he said. I'm not worried. We're still getting top 6 100%. Okay. Always more. Win today. I'm happy with a draw. No, Sesko is on the bench, mate. Sesko is out for Mazraoui today. And we've got... So anyone who's wondering what's going on, if you've just joined us, the team has dropped anyway. And Manchester United have made 3 changes. Out goes Dalot, in comes Dorgu. Out goes Yoro, in comes Maguire. And out goes Sesko, in comes Mazraoui. Ahmad moves up into the number 10 position. Mazraoui comes in at right wing back. Obviously, Maguire is a straight replacement as centre back for Yoro. And, of course, on the left-hand side, Dorgu replaces Dalot. So if you have just joined us and you're wondering where certain players are, that is the reasoning behind it. Ruben Amorim has changed things up today. I think he's looking at this to try and, let's just say, hold centre of the ring for a bit. Like, stand firm. He's got definite options to change things off the bench anyway. We discussed that earlier on, the impact that Sesko could have. But don't count out Mason Mount as well for Manchester United coming on and having an impact. I don't know about Joshua Zirkzee. I cannot even comment on that player at the moment because I just don't see where he fits into Manchester United's team right now. And yeah, it would be the biggest shock ever if Zirkzee managed to come on before Benjamin Sesko did. It's not going to happen. Don't expect it to happen. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on how things move along throughout the game anyway. I'm hoping I don't have to deal with needing to make substitutions out of pure desperation. You know what I mean by that? Like, we got to change it now, Ruben. We got to change it now. This is not working. I don't want any of that today. I don't want to feel like I'm being negative, but you know what this team does to you. When we start playing, we start to get worried, don't we? We convince ourselves that this is just going to go completely wrong. I said it. I feel myself saying it. Like I say before every single Watchalong, every single game, I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be calm. I'm not going to lose my rag. Literally, as soon as Forest took the lead, I knew he wasn't going to win. There was the hope that we could maybe bring something back, and we did. But I remember saying it in the actual show. I said, I don't feel like we're going to win now. I think that's it. It's over. Pain in the ass. That's what this team does to you when it starts going wrong. But we've just got to allow Ruben to convince us with the way that he's playing and what we're seeing on the pitch. And what we're seeing on the pitch, I think we need to see a better attitude. We need to see a better mentality when we actually do go behind. We've seen a bit of it and a glimpse against Nottingham Forest, but look, overall, we've still not seen enough of it yet, and this is the big one. I am definitely in the category of United needing to score first today. I think I've been saying this. The game is huge for the first goal scorer, I think, in this one. Win incoming, says Alex, who's just renewed his membership as well. Thank you, Alex, for that, matey. I hope so. A win against Spurs away from home is always nice. And do you know who needs this? Do you know who deserves this? Them travelling Man United fans. They're going to be up and against it over these next couple of months with the travel. It's always easier to travel away and do these absolutely crap, and I mean crap, kickoff times, travelling everywhere. If you're winning, if you're losing, good God, it's horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. It just feels like there's no point to anything. And Mbeumo brace 2-1 win. Jay is in the house, everybody. Graham there backing it up as well, saying that's a big plus not having Kudus in the side. Yep, definitely backing that one. Seeing there's my mate. I can see TJ, my mate, in the stand there right on the front row. Always there every game. He loves it. He gets on TV so much, that guy. Oh, man. Already in there on the front row. I've been to Spurs, right, so how many times have I been to the stadium? I think I've been twice. One was, oh God, the first one was when we beat them under Ole. And it was Nuno Spirito Santo. It was the El Sacco game between Ole and Nuno. We won 3-0. Remember it, Rashford scored, Ronaldo scored. And it was a good day, that one. Good day. / night, actually, I think it was night, actually, that game. But, yeah, good one. Then there was, I think, the start of the season. So, Ten Hag's second season, who was there. We just signed Mason Mount. We were awful in that game. And it was, it was a shocker. It was really bad. But, yeah, mixed memories of this place. Mixed memories. And I feel like not being there in some of these games and just watching from afar, I feel now, today is going to be that day when we actually write everything. I look at that and say, we're owed a win. We was owed a win at Anfield. We're owed a win at Spurs. And I think it's coming today. I think that's what we're going to see. Just watching some of United's highlights back here. They're sort of like pinpointing the midfield and the aggressive play with the 10s dropping back in. Yeah, I'm looking at Mazraoui there, actually. He's deceptively tall, Mazraoui, actually. Just seen him stood there next to Matthews Cunha. So still a weapon for United anyway. Let's keep them comments coming in, everybody. I'm going to bring up a few more on the screen now. Really says, I am relaxed. 3-1 win and we roast some Spurs for dinner. I like that. I like that a lot. I think we should buy Semenyo in January because theoretically we would already have 300 million in the bank, right? It depends if Bournemouth let him leave. He's got a contract where he can leave for certain clubs, apparently, for a certain amount. And I think Man United and Liverpool might be them clubs. I'm guessing at that point, but the teams that are being linked to Semenyo are the likes of Man United and Liverpool. So let's just see. We owe them a good hiding, says Rodders. Yes, we do, mate. We do. Let's get plenty more people coming in with their predictions now. Choppy Son Lemon says, I'm feeling confident, Adam. United to get the 2-1 win. I'll go with that. Joseph says, if Man United score early today in the first half, then I will change my mind for a win. But if we go behind early, Manchester United will draw the game. Pretty much like the Nottingham Forest outcome then, wasn't it? And like I said before as well, it's Brian Mbeumo practicing corners here. This is something different. Yeah. Not seen that much before. But, yeah, I feel like Manchester United going in front, we will have more to control the game off the bench with as well. Going behind, it will be sort of salvaging, I think. And there's enough on the bench as well to salvage that, I do. Bournemouth won't let Semenyo leave in January, says Tim. No, I agree with Tim. I don't think they would. I don't think there's any point in looking at any of the major targets in January unless something really happens anyway. What we saying for first goal scorer for United? Who are we going for? Let's get a few of them in. I'll bring them up on the screen for you all as well. Give me your first goal scorer. It can be Spurs, can be United. Let me know. Get into the chat, everybody. And let's get a few of them up as well. Who do you see bagging first for Manchester United today? I can see Mbeumo scoring hopefully 2, says Tim. I'll take that. 2 goals for Brian all day long. That would make it a very comfortable afternoon, I think, though. Which I don't think it's going to be against Spurs. United Planet's gone with Mbeumo to score Man United's first goal. Kim Cousins says, we are still weak defensively and therefore it is not easy to predict the results of this game. No, that's why I went with the 50-50 on this one. Just not sure. Mbeumo first goal score-off. Lots for Mbeumo, actually. Couple in there for Cunha as well. Harry Maguire header there as well. First for Mavey. Cunha or Mbeumo for Madhouse. Gareth's got Mbeumo as well. Yep. I would say, if I'm going to go the minute, should we guess the minute? 5-3. I don't know if my nerves could handle a 5-3, Alex, honestly. Right now, was out last night. So people who were wondering why we had no live show last night, I forgot to mention it this morning as well, was out for a 40th birthday last night. Oh, God, yeah. I think it'll be an early night tonight. By the way, everybody, we are doing a call-in show after this game. So we're back with the call-in shows, people. So that's happening right after this game today. So make sure that you do get in there and give me your thoughts. I'll pop up the link just before we finish so you've all got it. If you haven't already, in fact, I'm just going to drop it in now for everybody just to make sure. Right, so there we go. There is your big up app there. Well, FUTV on there. We'll be doing a call in later. So if you want to have your say on the game, then do check in with us later after the game is finished as well. And we finish streaming here on YouTube. We're going to jump across to Big Up and get a few voices on the line. Maybe even some people from the actual game walking out, giving their thoughts. That'll be interesting to see how it is. I just hope that Man United actually do turn up today for them away fans. They're owed the result more than anybody. Like, Liverpool is big, and that was big for United, but you're not travelling far to Liverpool. It's these London stupid kickoff times where I think the players really do need to think of the fans and actually give that little bit more. Like, come on. Like, seriously. That's what I think anyway. That's what I think. And do you know what? Today, just finish off that bleeding 12:30 kickoff hoodoo that Man United have got. Away for, like, why do we never get 12:30 Old Trafford games, by the way? Like, has anyone noticed that? Why do Man United never get 12:30 Old Trafford kickoffs? It's like this myth. Like why Manchester United don't get it. We always get away games. Like, every single early kickoff I can think of is always away from home for United. It's a joke. It's a pain in the ass. Hopefully Maguire plays well. Yep, true. I mean, Maguire, everyone has to play well, don't they? Let's be honest. They've all got to turn up today. Because Spurs will be revved up. Spurs will be ready for this. They'll feel comfortable. They'll feel confident because they've got the record on Man United. 4 wins in a row. Yeah. I can see why they would feel it. I just look at their team and go, I still don't know how they have beaten us 4 times in a row. Like, even last season when we were crap, Spurs were worse. Like, Spurs finished in 17th last season. How did that team beat Man United 4 times in one season? How? I'm never going to get it. Never going to understand it, how that happened. But look, it's time to set the record straight today, I think, anyway. 20 minutes till kick-off, everybody. Keep your first goal scorers coming in. Keep your score predictions coming in, everyone. A time difference between Manchester and London. Okay. Looks like 4-4-2. Shaw left back, Dorgu left wing. I don't think so. But look, do you know what, on that one, actually, in terms of how this system can change, it's not a flat 3-4-3. It does change from time to time. So keep an eye on it. When they set up and when they get into the game, we'll keep an eye on that and have a look out. See if that system does tweak at all. And if it does actually change up. Because I've seen it in certain games, especially from the stands when you're watching. You can see the teams in... as it's laid out on TV screens when they put all the players on the pitch and formation, it's not always that way. It moves around quite a lot. So I think there is a chance with what we've got today that it could revert back into a 4 as well at times. And I think it's going to be interesting how it plays out. But it can actually move into a 3-5-2 as well quite easily with one of them forwards dropping back in. So, yeah, again... There's so many different ways that you can look at the team and you can look at it and say, yeah, it's a 3-4-3, it's a 3-5-2, 4-4-2. There's about 4 or 5 different formations in that team, I think, today. And then you've got the substitutes that can change all of that. You've got the option as an out-and-out striker from Benjamin Sesko coming off the bench. You've got the option there of a Mason Mount coming in as an extra midfielder, go 4-3-3, for instance. There's so much you can do with it. And this is, like I said, through the week, this is what you would have thought and hoped that Ruben Amorim was working on. This is what you would have hoped that he's been drilling into the players, trying to get this system across to them and how it changes and how it can change. Somebody's at the door. Ring doorbell is going. I promise you I've not ordered any takeaway. I mean, when you've got 5 defenders on, you could say it is easy to look at it as 5 at the back. 2 wing-backs, full-backs, naturally. And you've got an abundance there of centre-backs in Shaw, Maguire and De Ligt. So, yeah, 5 at the back. Could easily be that. Players, some set pieces being worked on here by the Spurs players. That is definite threat. A definite threat for Manchester United and one to watch. Helps if you actually do manage to hit the man. Seen some of them drills sometimes. And it doesn't come off because you don't actually put a decent ball into the box. Just watching Spurs highlights back again. Honestly, all I've seen, I'd say 75% of the build-up to this game and the TV coverage has been all around Spurs. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. It really is. Do you know what? In a weird way, I love it though, because it's just putting pressure on them. It's taking pressure off Manchester United, and that's what's important. Almost every time I come to visit you, I have to resubscribe. You shouldn't have to resubscribe, mate. That should be straightforward, unless you've unsubscribed, which you should never be doing. You should always keep subscribed, and then just pick out the shows that you want to watch as the notifications come in. The screen is showing that United are playing it free at the back with the 4 in the middle. Of course, it's easy to say that's how United are going to play because Ruben's famous for his 3-4-3 setup and all of that. But, yeah, again, we'll see it as the game goes on. It will adapt. And I'm reasonably happy. Obviously, that can change very, very quickly with the game. I could see why he's made the changes he's made, but I need to see the team play. I need to see how much of the ball we get, and I need to see how prepared Manchester United are first and foremost. I just cannot get past the fact that you've had a full week and you cannot turn up at a weekend. So a full week preparation, there's no excuses. There's never any excuses for United. You cannot go into a game week and not be ready and know what you're doing with having so much time to prepare and work for it. So again, this is where I'm at the moment. This was always my big thing at the start of the season. So United should always be ahead. United should always be able to outwit, to outsmart their opposition because they've got so much time to work on it, especially these bigger games against the top 6 anyway. Where is Mainu? People are asking in the chat as well. Mainu is injured, everybody. If you didn't hear that earlier on, he picked up a knock in training, has been left out. Jack Fletcher from Manchester United's Academy has been brought in to replace Kobbie Mainu. So no Mainu today at all for Manchester United. Not really going to make much of a difference for us, is it? Because he was never going to play anyway. But yeah, the players are just finishing the warm-ups and running in. So almost time, everybody. Less than 15 till kickoff now. NKZ says, hello family, love it when we play away as we get the watch-along. Yes, the watch-along is on, everyone. Keep your comments coming in. Give me your thoughts, people. It's starting to rev up now. He's getting there. The stadium I can see on the TV screen is now filling up. We do have a poll running as well. Don't forget to get involved in the polls as well. Everything's completely free there for you to get involved in, everyone. Result for United today, win, lose or draw. 75% of you so far are going with the Man United win today, which is good. It's big and it's needed. Let's hope Senna Lamens as well today. Senna Lamens needs to have a good game for Manchester United today, I feel. Like Ruben said, you need your bit of luck, don't you? You need your bit of luck in these games, so... Ooh, that's nice. Nervous? No, I'm not nervous at all. I think, and that's come from City Lad there. We've got a City fan in the house, everybody. Happy to have you on, by the way. I have no problem at all with opposition fans coming on. I'm sure they're here to laugh at us if we end up losing, but stay quiet when we end up winning. It's always the case. But yeah, no, I'm not nervous. Like, I'm sort of quietly optimistic again. It's a weird one today. I just don't know. I feel like we are owed Like, people are expecting. I'm looking at the broadcasting. I'm looking at everything that's going on and everything around this game right now. And it just seems to be all geared towards Spurs winning the game. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that in these sorts of games. I think Manchester United will surprise a few people today. I think that Spurs will feel a little bit more upbeat after midweek. I think that gives them a sort of look on the game, an unrealistic sense of confidence going into it. Because, like I said before, don't rate Copenhagen. I thought Manchester United showed resilience against Forest. A chance to work on that throughout the week. And then come back to this game fully prepared. I think that's really important for Manchester United. So, yeah. I think we hold the advantage here in so many different ways. Quietly hold the advantage. Look, we set off on United conceding the first 5 minutes. All of my hope goes out the window very, very quickly as to, like, right, God's sake. And that's criminal, I think, in football. If you are not fully switched on and ready in the first 5-10 minutes of a game, that I cannot understand in professional football. Look, goals happen at any point, and you can always say something could happen at any point. But honestly, like, to have that much preparation time and then concede early doors, then there's no excuse for it. There really isn't. Always happy to see Ahmad up front. He's electric, says Kuto the Red. Yeah. Adam, we will have TV commentary turned down and we're listening to you. Come on, United. We need the payback. Troppy, yep. I'm with you, mate. I've got this covered. You know what I'm like in watch-alongs. I'll try and keep the language down. It's very early on in the day. I know there's kids around. But it is football. And when football's on, them rules go out the window, don't they? Does that count for in-house as well, or is that just at the games? Someone let me know in the chat. What happens at football stays at football. What happens while watching football stay while watching football? And is it the same rules? Do you get away with it? Oh, God. I just don't know. Honestly, I don't know if my stomach could handle losing to Spurs again. I don't know if I've got that in me at all. Come on in, sir. I told you once. You can move over there. Please don't lose, United. Please don't lose. Andrew says, Andrew, it's a perfect world, mate, innit? A nice couple of early goals for United should shut them all up. In the pub now with a pint of Holt's, and I am confident. Andrew, you top man. Love that. Keep us updated, Andrew. Let's see how many pints will Andrew get through in this game. Get your comments in to the live comment section now. How many will it take for Andrew to see this out? You have to go straight home after that, Andrew, of course, because it's an early kickoff today and it can turn into one of them messy days if you start early. This is why I don't like the early kickoffs either. It completely messes your day and your routine up, doesn't it? Oh, God. Yeah, and don't forget, everybody, I will be doing I'll be doing a call-in show over on Big Up right after we finish the stream here. So what I will do is I will get the watch-along done. I'll do my reaction at the end of the watch-along as well, so if you can stay tuned for that also. And then, of course, after we've finished, we will then go over to Big Up and get your thoughts, get some calls in, get plenty of people in on there on the show. Hopefully we're talking about United win and us being right up there. If not, then yeah, trouble, isn't it? Big trouble for Manchester United. Just checking through everything now. Less than 10 minutes. The players will be in the tunnel very, very soon. Right. Come on, everybody. Where are you at now? It's time to get into the chats and give me your actual predictions. What are you thinking? Boom. Skynet says, no rules when watching football. Football at home, swearing is allowed. I'm in Ireland, Japan rugby match with you in my ear, Adam. I got you covered. Enjoy the rugby as well. Right, here we go. 3 points, 3 pints. That's fair. 3 pints, 3 points even. Sorry, Kevin. No, that's fair, I think. Yeah. 3-1 United for Joda. Man United Planet says, I put 50 quid on United. Yes, that. And the Boomo anytime scorer. 425 quid back. Easy money today. I hope you have a big win on that one, mate. I'll take that all day long. Mashup is going 0-0. 3-1 for Kev. Plenty of confident scorelines coming in as well. I want to stick with my 2-0 prediction, but I can't think they will get one past us, right? So you can't help but think that we will score. Yeah, I know. Clean sheets are a bit of an issue for United. 1 in 11 in all competitions this season for us, so I can see why you would be concerned with that one. Right, here we go, everyone. Players in the tunnel. All right, let's get our setup all good to go then. Whew. Here's where that calm Adam leaves the room and Nutcase walks in. You know what's coming. Oh, and my voice seriously cannot handle it. I can't lose my rag. I'm going to have to quiet. You know what I need? I should have brought a pillow up or something that I could just scream into. I need one of them things. Have you seen them? Like they've got like the tiny little punch ball things. You stick them on your desk and you smack them. Like when things are going wrong, you can just lever into it as like your little your release. I need something like that. Here we go. Come on, Reds. Come on. Let's get our scoreboard up on screen as well. Oh, we go with a big one on United games. Players walking out. How's everyone's nerves now? Is it starting to sink in? Anger management, Tom. What do you say when... what would you say to that doctor, if you want to call him that? It's like, it only happens when I'm watching football. I don't know, the other one is actually when technology goes wrong. Honestly, it finishes me. Don't forget, everybody, as well, you know, the normal protocol here on FUTV. You might as well sync in with our clock here on the channel, on the screen. You might as well watch with us, celebrate. If you cannot do that, or you don't know how to do that, and pause your TV until it's level with our timer on our game, then please just don't put spoilers into the chats. Don't shout things out like United have scored a goal before it's actually happened on the screen. Celebrate nice and quietly in the background, of course. Well, go crazy in the background. Just don't type it into the live chat, please, everyone. Just going through the teams again on the screen. If anyone hasn't seen the Manchester United team already, Manchester United lining up in there now. customary 3-4-3 formation under Ruben Amorim, with Senna Lamens in goal. Our back three, which is changed up this afternoon, of Matthijs de Ligt, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. Manchester United's wing backs today is another change. Ahmad has been pushed further forward, so Mazraoui is down as left wing back on the screen at the moment. Sorry, no, Mazraoui's right wing back, Dorgu left wing back. Your two midfielders in the middle, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. And then up front, you've got Brian Mbeumo and Ahmad in the 10s, supporting that lone striker, Matthias Cunha, in at 9. Right. Talking is over. First half is about to kick off. Handshakes in the middle, everybody. Settle yourselves in. Grab your drinks. Second in the league, second in the league, second in the league. Come on, second in the league. This is what this brings today. Second in the league. Come on. Yep, should be a good atmosphere in the Spurs Stadium today. Well, it will be. United are in town, so you're not going to get many better. It's a moment's silence for Remembrance Sunday. Remembrance Day. We'll get the video printer up and all of the information as well once the game kicks off, everybody. Let's just take game week off. Match stats on. And what I'm going to do today as well, I'm going to take the league table off. Because last week we cursed it, didn't we? By having it on. Moment silence going on at the moment. For anyone wondering why it is so quiet. All right, here we go. Boom. Let's have it, Reds. This is it. We are set. We are ready. The clock is ready to go. Please sink in, or just don't put the spoilers in. I'll say it again, as I always do, please, everybody. Try not to ruin it by putting in a comment about a goal. If it's not showing up on my screen, it just takes a little bit of the effect off. So let's all be good and behave, shall we? But please do be going mental around your living rooms or wherever you are. Spurs are going to kick us off. Man United are shooting to the away fans early doors in this one. And we are off, everyone. Let's have it, Reds. Come on. Right, so I've got the stats and everything up, lineups, all set. Oh, United having to deal with some early pressure on the edge of the box here. Ahmad foul there, referee. It's a bit dangerous from Ahmad there, turned into a bit of trouble. Stupid from Spurs there, early foul there. They had United pinned in a bit there. I'm hoping Ali McCoy's dues on comms brings us a little bit of luck in this one today. Oh, what is going on here? Oh my God. Senna Lamens has just missed the ball and gives Spurs a corner in the first 40 seconds. I don't know if, like, De Ligt has passed it in back. Oh, and he's tried to roll it under his foot. Do you know them moments in games where you're just like, fuck, don't give them anything to cling on to. Manage the environment, manage the atmosphere, and then someone drops a clanger like that. It's like, fuck, no. I always feel, and I'm one of them thinkers that thinks when something stupid or obscure happens like that, that it means something bad's coming from it. And Spurs just going to put one right in on Senna Lamens here now. Watch this. And the ref is just delaying this just to add a little bit more tension to the moment. We're going to get this Spurs corner. It was given on 45 seconds, the corner. And we're now 2 minutes into the game. It shows you how long it's taken us to get to this corner. So realistically, you've got 1 minute of added time that should be on there already. Corner does go right in and goes straight out of play. So Spurs weren't even ready for it either, were they? Anyway, that stress and drama is over at least. And we didn't have to. Okay. Lamens to safely see this goal kick off now and get United up the other end of the pitch finally. And there we go. Breathe again. Ball lost and Spurs come away with it. How's Richarlison beating Casemiro in the air? Quickly. Spurs are on a bit of a intense high press. Bruno taken out there by Simmons early doors. Yeah, Spurs snapping into the tackles early doors here. Definitely a game plan. United then go long. I don't think Mbumo's going to be winning many of them first balls up against Van der Ven and Romero anyway when that ball gets pumped up the way it has been doing so far. But like we've seen before, it's about the seconds, so let's see. It does look very similar to the Liverpool sort of setup from United. Patrick. It's a poor touch from Patrick Dorgu there. He's got away with it. The referee. It's that sort of touch there that just fills you with nerves with Dorgu. And our left-hand side again. I still can't believe Andy Mitten came out with them comments saying that United wouldn't be looking for the left-hand side. But United had a chance there. If Mbumo played that ball in, Patrick Dorgu was actually clean through there. Confident little build-up down the left-hand side by United there, actually. Which is definitely lifted spirits a little bit. Give me hope. Ahmad's found space nice there. First chance for Mazraoui deep in the Spurs half here. Oh, I don't think Casemiro meant that, but that's a decent ball to Dorgu, who then loses it. See, it's the possession out wide that we've got to really be careful with. I just don't rate going forward Mazraoui and Dorgu. And when they're indecisive with the ball there, we're susceptible to the counter if both of them are pushed up. Now, there was a moment there where Mazraoui's down the right-hand side. Oh, hang on a minute. We'll see this out because Brian Mbumo's in acres of space here. He's gone for the early... No, he's not. He's offside. So, yeah, just let him sprint down the line, maybe pull an hamstring or get an injury before you stick the flag up with your stupid PGMOL bleeding rules. Brian Mbumo was onside as well. So, like, let the game play, maybe. It's ridiculous. So if United had scored from that, they'd have gone back and that would have been overturned. It's too inconsistent. So what was I saying there? No, there was a moment there where Man United's wing-backs were both further up the pitch. The ball was played back to Mazraoui on the right, an interchange with Ahmad, and they sort of lost the ball. Casemiro smashes it across in hope more than anything, and it sprays out to Dorgu. But because Dorgu's touch wasn't that good, you then got Mazraoui up on the other side, and Dorgu losing the ball on the left-hand side, and United out wide are straight away already chasing back from a long, quick ball from Spurs. It's good play from United here at the moment. Good passing, interchange in the middle there. Good control of the ball between Casemiro, Cunha and Bruno. And Spurs are all over Man United here. And that is the clearest foul I've ever seen in my life, you absolute tosspot referee. United, poor defending, not really clinical enough there. Finally bring it away. The game is really scrappy in that third. There's a chance for United here if Bruno's got the right vision for the pass. Ahmad's free. And Mbumo's free. He's played the wrong ball, I think, there, but he's got it back. Can he play it right this time? Into Mbumo! Across, there's no one there. That's what happens when you don't have a number 9. Oh, God. And he's give offside again. This bugs him alone on the bleeding lino. Who's offside this time, you pleb? This guy's well... Let me just see if he gets this one right. Wrong again. 2 calls wrong already from the lino. Stupid Bugsy Malone haircut on that right-hand side's got it wrong twice in the first 5 minutes. Lemon. Ruben there, he's saying to him as well, why are you sticking your flag up? Stupid. Crap officiating again already. 2 occasions. What happened to that semi-automatic offside rule? This Lionel's going back to the 90s here. He's putting his flag up for everything. Tool. Chance for Spurs. Chance for Spurs. Just about did enough there. Brennan Johnson plays it too far. De Ligt and Maguire, a little bit of a sandwich there. And Brennan Johnson's touched. Dorgu's not followed his man inside there. And he's sort of... De Ligt and Maguire caught in 2 mans. United get away with that one. United definitely get away with that one. Long punt from Lamens. Won by Mbumo. Well. That's a throw-in. That's a throw-in. Jesus Christ, they weren't going to give that for a minute there. What's wrong with these linos in this game? I can feel my voice going already, man. Right, settle. Settle down. I'm hoping Spurs will tire. They can't keep this sort of like intensity up. United just need to use their extra stamina here, I think. And that rest that we've had this week. United playing out from the back well there. The press is coming. Polini's in on that press, pushing forward, pushing Mbumo back into holding midfield. And here's where they get us, and then they foul us. But United kept holding the ball well, so I've got to be... I'm happy with that. Like, we didn't look like we were going to lose the ball there at any point. But Spurs' press is intense. They have got a really high line. They're literally in Man United's half right now. And United have got possession. So if we had the pace up front, then we can hurt Spurs. But that is a really high line. Let's see the game plan. They're not actually bothered, Man United, when... They might not actually bothered if the ball goes out from these long balls. It's the positioning from the opposition throw-ins as well, where they sort of like trigger things. Well, Spurs have done well to dig that one out. United's shape there is good. Stop Spurs making any move out from the back there. And it's all right. It's all right. I've got no issue with this at all. Shape-wise, all we need is a little bit of composure. That's it in this game. And from the first 10 minutes, I can feel reasonably comfortable that we have got more than enough. They've just got they've got to feel like they can do it, United, I think. Good defending, Delit. Mazraoui again. Like, the players that have come in have looked really shaky so far. Mazraoui's looked all over the place. His touch is off, and Dorgu's is as well. So that, again, the wide areas is Man United's weak link so far in this game. They'll settle in, hopefully. All I hope they bleeding do. But, yeah, that is one concern that I have got at the moment, is Man United's players. Looks like Mwani's down here with Maguire stood over the top of him. I've not seen what's happened here, but whenever Maguire's in town, you just don't know. Oh, yeah. Mwani's just ran into Maguire's shoulder and knocked himself out near enough, I think. Yeah, to be honest, if there was going to be a 50-50 collision there, I would fancy Maguire every single day on that one. You're not coming out of that. He's lucky he's only gone into his bleeding shoulder and not his head. You don't want Breeze blockhead full force, do you? Game really hasn't got any flow to it at all at the moment. It's tight. Oh, and Boomer almost sneaks that one off there. And we'll take the throw in. Well played, Brian. United some good territory up the pitch here. Good pressing from United there. Sloppy from Spurs, though. Always happy to be in the Spurs half of the pitch, though. "12 minutes in and not much to report. A lot of sparring going on from United. The passing just could be a little bit crisper in United and making a few moves there. But again, Patrick Dorgu, the one letting the move down with a sloppy-ish pass. United keep possession, but you know it just kills the momentum when the ball's played behind you on a little break or something like that. And that's what's happening at the moment. They're just not connecting the wide players. And it's interesting today with two different wide players. I didn't pick up on it in the build-up, but it reminds you when you start, like, players who aren't fully integrated in or are as much sharp or have got that touch. You know what I mean by that as well. Like, you can see them a mile off. The ref's having an absolute stinker at the moment. My God. Go with your man, Patrick. United back well in numbers there. Brian and Boomer are doing a lot of work at the moment. Up front and tracking back. Well played, Delit. Oh, almost got it off Richarlison there. Good pressing from Delit there. United overall, they should have won that ball back, but Spurs get away with it. Spurs just trying to work Manchester United out. Like, oh, God, that was a teaser of a cross, that. Lamens came and then went back. It's a good job he did leave that, actually. That was actually a smart decision from Lamens, that. United got everyone back. Like, literally every single player. There is no outball for us here if we do break. You're going to be relying on the pace on the break, but I don't think we've got the quickest players on the pitch, to be honest. United, it's going to be in full-on creative, moving the ball up progressively up the pitch, I think. Spurs growing in confidence on the ball and pushing United further up here. United just don't have that clinicalness up top again. It's that same old problem. It was very similar against Nottingham Forest, where we would look great in shape, we'd get the ball into a certain area, but we just didn't have the conviction up top. Like, it just didn't look like they were going to score, if you know what I mean. Cross in, chance, big chance, and Richarlison's airheaded it. I don't know how he's missed the ball there. Lucky ricochet out wide from a couple of challenges. And yeah, Dorgu got caught there. It's a good cross in that. Richarlison should do so much better with that. Brennan Johnson with a great in-swinging cross there. Dissects Mazraoui and De Ligt, and he's just missed it. He's completely mistimed it. That should be the first meaningful attempt on target anyway. United just not there. Again, unfortunately, it's not crisp enough, and we need to see, I think we need to see levels go up a bit. I'm going to be brutally honest. Like, don't get me wrong, like, Spurs are not destroying us right now, but the passing isn't crisp. And it's like moments like this with Patrick Dorgu at the moment. I do my head in. He is causing us all sorts of problems right now, Patrick Dorgu. He's had a really poor start to the game. He's just not... He needs too many touches on the ball for me, Dorgu. And Spurs are now... They're attacking that right-hand side. Everything's coming down Spurs' right now. Dorgu's been found wanting in this so far. I don't get how Manchester United are not up and at it at the moment. Again, this is my biggest bugbear. Like, we're still in the game, but how are you not sharper than Spurs? How are you not with the preparation of having a full week? This is what I don't get. Does it take time for this to come in? Is it because we don't play games in the week that we're not sharp at the start of the games? It's like, I understand fitness, but obviously maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Maybe it is that Spurs have had more games and are more match sharp than Man United, and that's why we've had this first 17 minutes of Spurs really looking the more likely right now. But no one's really got a recognised striker on the pitch that's going to put the ball in the net. Maybe United after 25, 30 minutes come to life. Maybe that's it. But at the moment, yeah, I'm... like I said, we're not out of the game, but at the moment, we're looking well off it. Well off it. Someone just needs to calm things down a little bit. Lots of time to go. Play yourselves into the game. Don't do anything stupid. And the quality will shine through. Said it for, like, look at that so far. Not one shot on target. It's going to come down to being clinical this game. Someone taking a chance. Substitutes could be massive in this game. I wish Dorgu would just keep it simple. It's like that pass there from Casemiro. I'm not sure that's two Senna Lamens. Could be better. Good play on the ball from Ahmad. That's the composure that you need. Just hold the ball up. Take that touch out your feet there. Dorgu dwelling on the ball there. I can see Bruno's frustration, and Bruno had made a run. Has he got the quality to play that ball? That's the little differences that I think we're seeing in United's game. Casemiro's played a ball there to nobody. I don't know what he's thinking there. Well, in Matthias De Ligt, it's unlucky. That's that aggressive press from De Ligt that he does so well. Unlucky for United, we didn't pick up on that one that time. Good defensive play from Bruno. And again, the game's just... Oh, it needs a spark. It needs a moment of quality, which is definitely lacking at the moment. It's that horrible 12 o'clock kickoff feel about it, this game. Nobody's at it. No team's playing well. Passes are all over the place. It feels like they just need a little bit of a livener. Like a long ball there from Spurs. Just goes straight out of play. It is a really shit game, to be honest. Isn't it? It's crap football from both sides at the moment. My God. No one's got control of this at all. Honestly, it's going to be one of them. We're going to have to grin and bear, I think, people. Try and grind out something and snatch it. One chance. won the goal, deflection, something from a set piece. It's just got that feel about it. And United are just not playing well enough for me to feel comfortable. I think it might be some form of snatch and grab. We've had a shocking first 20 minutes. It's been really poor. Don't get me wrong, like they know what they're doing and the shape is good. There's no danger. Got to be happy with that. Oh, chance here. Cunha. Chance for Cunha. Chance. Deflection. And wide. Oh, God, there was that moment there. Just couldn't get the ball under control. That's handball from Romero as well there, you cheating swine. Cunha tries to get it under and Papsar just gets a touch on it. Got caught cold there, Spurs. Well played, Cunha. United had bodies in there as well in the box there, which is good to see. Let's see what they try and work from the corner. Slabhead time, people. We were practicing the corners in the warm-up, so let's see if Mbeumo's going to cross to take this one. It is Mbeumo, so maybe this is what we were working on. Oh, then Bruno takes it, and it's the man on the front post. United trying to claim a handball there, but that was a shocking corner from Bruno again. My God, man. If you cannot get the ball above the first man's head, then you should not be taking the corners. Space, Cunha in the middle. Right, Maguire at number 10. Go on, Harry. Dorgu's cross and cleared away. Nice build-up play from Harry there in the mix. I don't mind that every now and then. Let's be honest, Harry Maguire's not exactly going to get back on the counter there, so he's just left himself in there. It is a handball, but it's come off his foot first, so you're not going to get them decisions. It's pointless even looking at it. Oh, it's not a corner, it's a throw-in, so Dorgu's going to take it. Has Dorgu got a long throw? Has anyone seen Dorgu bang one in there like Dalot does? No, he's tried it and he's got it nowhere. We were acting like Dorgu was going to launch that into the 6-yard box there and he barely made the 18. Let's not try that one again, shall we, Reds? Jesus. Dorgu has not got a long throw. Ruben's looking a little bit anxious and frustrated. I'm not surprised. Oh, that almost worked out there between Cunha and Mbeumo. Cunha and Bruno. But there's nothing controlled about United's game at the moment. That's the only concern. There's like a couple of opportunistic moments where we could have been a bit more clinical and at it. But past that, nope. United win the ball back high, which is good. And Maguire's up. Maguire's on the left wing, people. Slabhead gets the cross in. And boom, oh, it's gone out. Oh, God, man. The best moments we've had in the attacking third have come from Slabhead. What's he still doing up there? I don't mind it. United went with the high press. It worked. I just don't understand how Maguire's got himself on the left wing. He actually does well to dig the cross out there, Harry, actually. Go on, Slabhead. He's actually done a better job at wing-back than Dorgu has so far. Spurs trying to pass out from the back again. Vicario's doing crazy bits there in the box. United have got him up here. Are they going to allow him out? Can United make this work? Oh, Spurs have got out. And there comes that long ball. All right, well dealt with, United. All right, pretty comfortable last 10 minutes in terms of threat from Spurs for United, but we just don't have that clinical sort of aura about us at the moment. It's just not there. That's better play from Mazraoui. He's done well to keep that in as well. Go on, Ahmad. Mazraoui on the overlap. Have we got a cross? Have we got a cross? We have, but it's hit to Spurs player. And Bruno's in well there. Oh, you lucky bleeders. You jammy bastards. How you got out of that, I don't know. But United trapped back well. Well played. Spurs get some lucky ricochets again. Honestly, put your numbers on, Spurs. My God, how many lucky bounces in 1 minute spell do you want there on the counter? United did well to track back there in numbers and win that ball back. They wanted it more than Spurs, but somehow we didn't come away with the ball there. I don't know. I could see changes already being thought about by Ruben Amorim in this one. I think, unfortunately, again, our left-hand side is going to come under massive amounts of scrutiny. Oh, corner to Spurs. Right, this is where we start to worry. I'm glad I've got Harry back in the side. Just say that. Need him for these sorts of moments, don't we? Right. God, sometimes I can't watch United defend corners. Just having flashbacks to Bain Day. That one's going right out as well, innit? Oh, it doesn't, but United should clear it. And Mbeumo releases a nice little ball there to Ahmad. And Jed Spence gets himself in a tangle. Ahmad's done well to win it off him. Oh, and Ahmad's done well there. Corner to United. Brilliant from Mbeumo and Ahmad there. Jed Spence got himself in a right 2 and 8 there. Well played, Ahmad. He's ran the whole length of the pitch there off a good little ball from Mbeumo that had Brennan Johnson and Jed Spence all over the place. I tell you what, it's a good job Brennan Johnson tracks back there because Ahmad's in. Corner to United from defending their own corner. Well played. Well played. Tasty ball from Brian Mbeumo as well there down the line. He played the percentage pass perfectly there. Right, who's on this corner? It's Bruno. Oh, please, Bruno, just beat the first man. Come on. Oh. Looks like a bit of a wrestling match going on there. And the ref's going to have to call it again. De Ligt's doing his nut about something here. Yellow card. What's going on? If you're booking Brennan Johnson for... Is that not a penalty then? He's booked Brennan Johnson for wrestling De Ligt's my only guess. Why is that not a penalty then? I don't get it. Oh. Anyway. Corner comes in. Bruno don't beat the first man. It's 2 in a row now. Fucking waste of time. It does my head in that. It's unforgivable not being able to beat the first man on a corner. He's come back to Senna Lamans now. He's punted a long ball up there that's gone straight out of play. And just, do you know what? Like, masses and masses and masses of frustration because we cannot kick a ball in from the sideline. That's all that is. God's sake, United. Just take Bruno off corners then. Mix it up a little bit. Ahmad takes a better corner than Bruno. And Bruno's probably got a better chance of getting his head on it. Long ball from Spurs. Right out of play. Spurs look shite, man. God. Are we playing their game at the moment? This is like that Spurs. This is the Chelsea game. Watched last week. Spurs against Chelsea last week. Like Spurs just didn't create anything from open play whatsoever. It was absolutely shit. And it's the same here, but United, we look like we need more games. That's what it looks like to me. United are just about coming into it now and finding the feet like 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes in. Ahmad's done so good there, keeping hold of the ball. He is so good on his feet, Ahmad. He is our best player at the moment. Ahmad and Mbeumo are our definite threats in this one so far. Oh, well left, Brian Mbeumo. Bruno's in here now. Cunha down the left-hand side. Have we got anyone in the box? Cross comes in, and it's just straight to a Spurs player. United win it back high, though. Dog who's got a cross this time, and Mbeumo can't reach his head at Ahmad. Oh, it's just too small. Still got it, though, United. Good play here. Good cross in. And Mbeumo! Yes! Brian Mbeumo! Come on! Brilliant ball in from Ahmad. 1-0 United. We scored from a cross. Yes! Come on, Brian. Get in there. Brilliant persistence from United. 1-0. Get in. Yes! Something or nothing, but you don't win it unless you put the ball in the box. Buy the ticket to win the prize. United just put a decent cross in for once, and you've got someone who can put it in the back of the net. First ball in from Dog, who isn't bad, and Mbeumo does well. Try and keep it alive. Then Mazraoui picks it up on the edge. Lovely interchange between them. Cunha out to Ahmad. He just whips in the perfect ball. And Mbeumo drops off to the back stick and just stood there. Don't even have to jump. Bangs it into the roof of the net. What a goal, Brian Mbeumo. What? Oh, just what we needed. I was going to say what a start, but it's been shit. But yes, I'm taking it. Brian's the man. Booyah! Come on, United. Tottenham haven't had a shot on us yet. Yes! Come on. First goal, all important. I'll tell you what, Ahmad again. I said Ahmad, just before the goal, I said Ahmad and Brian Mbeumo, they're our players. Bang, bang. Boom! Come on! Right, now, nothing stupid. Let's prey on this Spurs nerves. Get this crowd up. Another ball played out of play there from Spurs. This is it. This is the moment that we actually needed. That's nice. Go on, Patrick! Oh, that's devastating, referee! That should be a red card, you cheating bastard! Knows exactly what he's doing there, Romero. You scumbag. Dog who's away there as well. Tom, cheers for the super chat, my man. Love that, buddy. Thank you very much, mates. Keep your comments coming in and conversations going, everybody. There you go, like Gary says there. That's what happens when wingers cross the ball. Loving that, everybody. Keep it coming in. Ahmad and Mbeumo, Tom. You know it, matey. Come on. Yes, you're right, Babs. You can hear that. Away end now. I'm glad they've scored in front of him as well. Cross comes in. Maguire wins it. Oof, edge there. Dogu tries to pop it back in. Deal with it, Bruno. That's all right. We'll take that. No, we sing it every time we're winning, mate, Luke, in terms of the Glazers out. You just don't, you probably don't go to enough United games, which is expected, to be honest, mate. But yeah, Glazers out gets sung every time United score a goal. Oh, Romero, you jammy bleeder. How the hell he's got away with that there? Oh, Van der Ven's trying to do one of his runs and he's giving it away. Casemiro's in the box. Oh, and then he gets back. Come on, United, be clinical. Spurs are shit. Bruno, come on. Happy to see Senna Lamens is top 4 players in this game to have the least touches. Don't do anything stupid with this here. Why does Dorgu need the touch? Why do you need the touch, Patrick? Play it out. There's a simple pass on there. Every time you take that touch, you invite the pressure in. Why does he need to do that every time? That's so easy to play against. Is that 6 now for Mbumo? 5 in the Premier League this season. That's better defending, Patrick. That's better defending. Honestly, with the ball, it's actually not bad when he's not got the ball at his feet, Dorgu. Hopefully that goal just gives it a little bit of confidence now to start playing a bit of football. I think another goal and this Spurs crowd really starts to get a little bit tetchy. Starts to get tetchy, not a little bit. You can't say really and then a little in the same sentence, can you? Yeah. Sorry, you know what I'm like. Go on, Ahmad. You don't want that. You don't want it. Oh, you jammy bleeder. Oh, they've got that there. Yep, that's our ball. Well seen. Well played, Patrick Dorgu. 2 in a row. Confidence building, maybe. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this momentum. Let's start getting onto Spurs' backs here now. That crowd will turn. It will start to get on them. Couple of good moments there for Patrick Dorgu as well there that hopefully just lift him up a little bit now. I'm glad we've got that first goal. Wow, that could be massive in this game. Ahmad just takes so much sting out of the game and just the way he holds the ball up. Oh, Bruno just played a simple ball! Fucking hell, man! Control the environment! Man, you're the bleeding captain. You're the one who's supposed to be doing it. Fucking does my head in. Well played, De Ligt. Oh, Cunha, what are you doing there? Cameras are on Bentancur. Like I said it, like if he's fit, he plays. I'm sorry. Got Spurs where we want them here. Let's let them play the ball around there. They're not going anywhere. They've not broke us down once. 39 minutes in. Not one save for Senna Lamens to make. Oh, why is that ball not breaking to us there? How is that ball not gone to us there? You lucky motherfucker. Well played, De Ligt. Get out of the way, Richarlison. I tell you what, if I'm a Spurs fan, I'm looking at this here and I'm watching Spurs play here and I'm thinking this is going nowhere with Thomas Frank. Every single move they've made to get to the edge of our box has been out of pure luck, ricochet, off a certain playoff, 50-50s. Go. Honestly, even there with Ahmad, just a touch on that there, still goes through to Jed Spence. And I tell you what, I'm so happy that it's Richarlison and not Kudus. My God, that's made a massive difference. Because Richarlison is absolute dog poo. Well played, Dorgu. Well played. Oh, he's still going. And he's not going to get a foul off that referee there, is he? God's sake. Yeah, Kaz has just sent me a message now saying, Delit's pure class. He's absolutely battered Richarlison. That's better, Bruno. Oh, God. Why can we not just sustain a bit of possession? Like, why can't we just keep hold of it for like a good 5 minutes, United? Control. Stop encouraging them. Oh, my God. It's so scrappy. God, man. Come on, Shaw. Oh, Luke Shaw, wake up. Sleeping there. This move. Oh, my God, that is poor. Jesus, wept Spurs. Wow. Shaw sleeping there. Got caught cold, and Brennan Johnson, acres of space to put a ball in. That's inexcusable. That's a shocking cross. They're just watching the Mbumo goal back. Good pressure from United. Good numbers in the box as well. I'm counting 5 in the box there for United. 6 at the back with Dorgu. Get in there. God, that one moment, like I said, has to be clinical. And my God, Brian Mbumo for this side. What a difference this man makes to Manchester United. Oh, we can't keep hold of the ball. The simple little touches. Honestly, that infuriates me more than anything. It's like we're in front and everything all of a sudden has to get panicky. And then you get Ahmad on the ball who just makes everything look so simple and easy. Simple, Bruno. Almost. Oh, God, the interchange between Mbumo and Ahmad. Honestly, that is 15 points to United this season alone on its own. They just, the wavelength that them two are on. Oh, Dorgu, that's a bit easy, that. It's done well there, but that's going to be a corner. Right on the end, right at half-time. Oh, see it out to half-time. Make Spurs nervous. Make Spurs feel like they're up against it. Let's get the nerves spreading around this stadium. Come on, United. See out this corner. No nonsense. Go in at half-time. 1-0 up. Come on. I'll take that. The hell, are you going to take the corner or what? Delit. Man of the match so far. Absolutely bossing it. Bruno, take the throw in. That'll do us. Well done, United. Good defending. Good defending. Defensively, they give absolutely nothing away so far. Can't argue with that. Midfield's a bit all over the place. Can't lie. It's not good enough at the moment. Good enough for this game, and I'm just hoping that the confidence comes from it. Like, being in front should give them that belief. We just can't control the ball. We just haven't got good possession. We've had possession, but it's not been good possession, I don't think. And like I said, like, we've taken that chance. We've taken it. It's all about mentality now. This is what it is. You've got your goal. You know you're good enough. Can you see the game out? Can you prey on their nerves? Spurs just want it more in there. They're more intense in there. United don't have that extra little bit. And then we don't have that pace over the top to break on them. That's the only thing. So we need good possession to be able to work the ball like we did for that goal. And if we haven't got good possession, then we don't control the game. And that's basically how this is playing out. Overload, overload, overload. Where's the support dog who's on his own? Cross comes over. And that's dead. And that should be half time. And it is half time. So, it is all okay at the moment for United. But we've been here before. Last week against Nottingham Forest, Manchester United 1-0 up, not playing well. Still half controlling what was going on. Like, don't get me wrong, like, Lamans isn't doing much. He's not having to do much. It's not panic stations, but United could control this a lot better than what they are. A little bit more composure, a little bit more belief, and United will take this away from Spurs easily in the second half. What we cannot afford to do, and what Thomas Frank will be telling the Spurs players at half-time, is that you've seen how Nottingham Forest got at Man United early doors in the second half. They went at them, they piled the pressure on, and United buckled, and then the momentum and adrenaline kicks in, and that carried Nottingham Forest through to that point that they probably deserved in the end. But still, when you're looking at this situation now, Nottingham Forest were creating a little bit more than what Spurs were. There is no recognised striker on this team for Spurs that I think has got any quality. Richarlison and Kolo Muani are absolutely shocking players. They really are. Xavi Simons, he's out of his depth in the Premier League, and I think it's clear for everyone to see. Brennan Johnson is just coming back in and looks rusty as hell. Their front four is not going to create anything. The only thing that's going to create anything at all for Spurs in this game is Man United nerves and just not believing in themselves. Believe, for God's sake. You're in front because you've got better players, because you're the better side. You're in front because you actually can create. Spurs can't. So don't give anything stupid away, or don't give them any encouragement whatsoever. If Ruben Amorim is not telling this to his players at half-time now, then I give up. I'm sure he will be. And if United see out the first 10 minutes of this second half, I think nerves will start to creep in. United have got options off the bench that we can easily bring on and give Spurs a nightmare. With Benjamin Sesko in this game now, if he comes on in the second half, I think could cause all sorts of problems, because Spurs will push high, and then you've got the outlet. You've got a Benjamin Sesko's pace and strength, and even a target man up top to take the ball, I think, for United as well and hold it up. That's what United have got that Spurs haven't got, and United should be able to see this game out. It shouldn't be this nervy. Of course it's going to be, because it's United, and this is what always happens with us. But the more games that we can see out and get over the line, the more confidence should build. But we need to just have the conviction, courage of the conviction, get out there, score that second goal, and this game goes away from Spurs. It just completely, that will destroy them. It will destroy Spurs, and Manchester United will walk away with this. And they'll walk away with an easy win as well. And I think right now, Ruben might actually be thinking about substitutions, possibly. I don't think he's going to go straight away. I don't think he's going to make half-time changes. I think he's just going to see it out and just wait around about 60 minutes, see how it's going, and then I think it will come. I think it will come then. And I think it will be Sesko. We might get Dallo on because he wants a little bit more experience. I reckon things like that will change. But you know what? Like, if you had offered me a scrappy game against Spurs, you're 1-0 up at half-time, I'm taking it all day long, and I'm happy with the way that things are going at the moment. Just about, I'm not convinced, but I'm definitely not. I'm not concerned that United are on the brink or anything like that, is probably what I'm trying to say here right now. I think United are in control of what they're doing. I think United now, I feel, have got Spurs where they want them. It's if Manchester United can double down on this and actually get something from them. Let's get a few comments in as well, everybody. Graham, who is at the stadium right now, says, decent first half. We've got away with a couple of breakdowns late in the first half. Richarlison's free header was another. Yeah, like I said, like no one up front at all for Spurs with any sort of conviction whatsoever. There's nothing deadly about them. Like, if United don't win this game, I think they'll feel like they've really let Spurs off the hook here. They need to get Cunha off before another game like the last one. I disagree with that, Lee. I don't think Cunha's been that bad. I think Cunha's been a bit of a threat. Like, he was the one that took that ball in the first half there and created that moment and that corner for United from that deflected shot wide off Sarr. So, no, I think Cunha's all right. Ahmad and Brian Mbeumo were awesome in this game. Casemiro can't make my mind up at the moment. The midfield's chaotic. It's completely chaotic. And it's hard to judge what's going on. De Ligt has been United's best defender by a mile. Maguire's been great down the left-hand side going forward. You're looking at the stats there. There's only been one shot on target the whole game, and it's gone in. Sometimes you get games like this. More often than not, Manchester United are on the other end of games like this, and we end up being on the losing side or dropping points. So it's now time to see Manchester United see one of these games out. And it would be nice. It would be absolutely lovely to see Manchester United beat Spurs right now. Just to banish them memories of last season. Go where I don't even want to say it. I'm not going to mention the league table right now. I did this last week. And I'm not going to do it again. I'm just going to wait until the end of the game, and then I'm going to pop that league table up there. Bruno isn't playing well, by the way. Bruno needs to stop being as erratic as he has been. Calm it down. If he calms it down and starts to control that midfield a bit more, then Spurs will start to panic, and he'll find his space. He doesn't need to force it now. He doesn't need to force it. United will create chances because Spurs are going to come forward. They have to. I don't think Thomas Frank has got a plan when he goes behind. I don't think he knows how to handle being behind. When he's in front, I think he's the perfect manager to see that situation out. But when he's behind, I don't think he knows. Not with this Spurs side anyway. I don't think he knows what to do. Oh, it's great movement. Great movement. Just watching Brian Mbeumo here move off the back of Pedro Porro. He just, from the first ball, he gets him there. Porro's got him. Backstick. He stands in between Romero and Porro, then just moves off the back of Porro, doesn't look, and Brennan Johnson just doesn't react in time. It's brilliant centre-forward play. It's absolutely fantastic. 5 Premier League goals for the season for Brian Mbeumo now. Player of the month, of course, and he's off to a flyer. Off to an absolute flyer in November as well. Kaz is here, everyone. She says hello. Mbeumo, and she's brought the Adam Cup as well for good luck. Kaz has told me that I have to read this quote out from Bruno Fernandes. So this has come from the Players Tribune Football. And this is from Bruno Fernandes. I will never forget where I was when I was given the opportunity to come here 5 years ago. I was standing in the closet in our bedroom in Lisbon. My agent rang me up around 10 o'clock at night, and my daughter was only 3 years old at the time. So that was bedtime for us. I went into a little closet to be quiet. I always told my agent during my whole career, I never want to hear about any transfer until it's 100% real. I don't want to be distracted unless there is an offer. So I knew if he was calling me at that hour, something was going on. He said, "Are you ready to hear the news?" I said, "What about?" About going where? Spurs? United. Are you joking? No, I'm serious. United, it's done. It's just on you now. What do you want to do? I didn't even reply. I started fighting back tears, but you know the feeling when you know when you are trying to hold it in, so the other person doesn't realise you're crying and you can't even speak. He said, Bruno, hello. And at that moment, my wife, Anna, comes looking for me in the bedroom. Bruno. And she opens the door. This is like a full story, this. What's going on? Why are you in the closet? There's so much you could take from that. I said, it's Miguel. It's Miguel. He just called. He's saying United want me. She said, wait, are you crying? I told her, I don't know. I think it's happiness. Bruno Fernandes, absolute legend. You need to understand a bit more about my situation. The previous summer, there was some rumours about Premier League clubs being interested in me, but the only thing that was concrete was Tottenham. It feels weird to now be at the time I was excited. It feels weird to me now at the time to feel excited. One of my life goals was to play in the Premier League. I tried to block out all the noise, but in the age we are living in, the social media and the phones and the text, of course, my friends let me know about the rumours. As a kid from Portugal, you can't help but dream a bit about playing in the big grounds in England. In the end, the clubs couldn't reach an agreement and the deal fell apart. It was a complicated emotion, but I was really happy at Sporting. I felt the love of the fans and it was a fantastic place for me, but it was not my destiny. That last bit talking about Spurs there and how that move broke down. Man, he could have been at bleeding Spurs. We might not have had Bruno Fernandes. Look, gotta love the guy, honestly. He's not playing well right now, and I suppose in this game, it doesn't really matter about things like that as much, but still, you've got to look at the Man United captain there and say that he lives and breathes the game. He plays it his way. He doesn't change away from his way, and you've got to admire that. You can criticise it like we have done in what he's done in certain moments, in being erratic and doing things that he shouldn't, but at least he doesn't change who he actually is. At least he doesn't cower away from the type of player he is, and he's brave. You got to give him that. And you know what? He might even have a moment in this second half. I'm doing this whole big up here for Bruno right now, just so he does something in this second half. But look, United just need to compose themselves. That's it, and we win the game. There is simple words that need to be spoken at half-time, and United will be fine. We just need to believe in ourselves and seeing this game out. And when we do see this game out, it will be a huge boost for Manchester United. But, and it's a big but, we've been here before. We was in exactly the same position last week, and we didn't compose ourselves. We allowed the game and the momentum to run away from us. And then we suffered. We had to fight back again. We need to win this game to go into the international break on a massive high. Guaranteed top 4 position if we win this game. That's how important this is for Manchester United now. And that is bringing back the belief. That's how big it is. This will change everything. It will. Results win prizes, results breed confidence, and results give you time. The words of Ruben Amorim, our manager right now, that's what we're looking at. And results really are all that matter for Manchester United. The games will come, performances have been there, we've seen it. But sometimes it's not going well. So now you need exactly what Ruben Amorim was talking about. You need that characteristic. You need that profile of player who's going to step up and take control of this game and not allow it to sink back to where we was last season again. You're in front and you shouldn't be in front. So let's give it away. That seemed to be the motto for Man United last season. Whenever we did anything good, we felt like it was wrong. Whenever we did anything good, we had to counter it by just having a meltdown or doing something bad. And that's where Manchester United's mentality needs to change. We need to be that team that feels like we are where we are because we deserve to be. And right now, we deserve to be where we are. We're the better side in this. Spurs are awful. United's not great. But sometimes these games are the ones that give you the chance to then go out and play better in the next game. Like a Monday Night Football after the international break at home to Everton, when you might score a few more goals. These away games don't count then. But they count if you lose it and you throw it away. They count if you bottle it from having a lead. Can you win games when you're not playing well? United need to do that for the first time this season because we played well in all the other games that we've won. We're not playing great now. Let's see the character. Let's see what this team has got now, and let's see Manchester United see this game out and beat Spurs. That's what needs to happen right now. Rallying cries all around. Give me your thoughts in the comments, everybody. Keep them coming in. Good luck to everyone who's at the ground as well. Good luck to Graham. Good luck to Gary as well at the Spurs Stadium right now. I hope they see this out for you boys more than anything else, and that journey home is a nice one. You can listen to all of the other football then all afternoon, knowing that the Reds have already got the points in the bag. Substitution now for Spurs, and Aubert is coming on. Who has been subbed off here? Let's have a quick look. Moane, Jesus. He's not adapting to life well, is he? Kaz actually thinks we're playing quite well. I don't think we are yet. I think we're playing within ourselves. I think there's so much more to come from United. I really do. Right. Second half. We're off and running, everybody. Come on, United. Nothing stupid, please. Please just see this game out, honestly. I'm already looking at the bleeding clock thinking, where are all the Spurs fans, by the way? There we go, straight away. 2 moments there from Luke Shaw and Casemiro. Honestly, you may think that I'm nitpicking here, but them stupid, lackluster moments where you just dwell on the ball. Again, 20 seconds into the half. Nothing stupid. It's the little things that count. Don't give them any encouragement. God damn it. Sometimes I look at this team and I'm just like, why? And again, if we're at home, that's not happening. Again here, United, honestly, just compose yourself. Oh, God damn it, United. So scrappy. Ahmad's offside, surely. He didn't believe he was onside there, and he's just held off, and Spurs have nicked it away from him. Just play to the whistle, Ahmad, there, mate. Oh. Second goal. God, please. Just give me another goal so we can sit on this a little bit more comfortably. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What a touch from Harry Maguire. Offside. Bugsy Malone gives one for us, finally. Is Richarlison offside here? Oh, my God. He's a mile offside. I tell you what, though. What a touch. Harry Maguire doesn't know that is offside. What a touch from him there. Brilliant defending from Harry Maguire. Centre-backs today, no real issue. Shaw's not been as good, but De Ligt and Maguire, outstanding so far for United. Come on, Reds. Be nice for us to win a header. All right. Don't mind that, Patrick. I don't mind the game being slowed down either. We just can't allow it to become one of them end-to-end scrappy affairs or anything like that. We just need more composure with the ball. That's great play. Brilliant ball, Bruno. Excellent hold-up from Mbeumo. In goes Cunha. Chance here for United. Oh, it's behind everyone. You swine. Oh, brilliant play. Cross comes in. Oh, it's not a good cross from Mbeumo. Well played, Casemiro. Get back, United, get back. Oh, we've done well, Luke Shaw, to get a touch on that to slow it down there. But this is what I mean, like... Cross comes in. That is shit. God, Spurs are crap. It'd be criminal if we don't win this game. Oh, great chance for United there. The ball was just behind Ahmad from Cunha, pulling it back. And it goes behind bleeding Mbeumo as well. Foul. Well played, Casemiro. Slow it down, son. That's good. Take a breather. Let's get through this first 10 minutes of this half. Let's have no Forest antics again. Yeah, that's naughty from Sarr, that. That's really late, that. It just takes the sting out of anything that Spurs were trying to build momentum-wise, though, doesn't it? This is what we didn't do with Forest last week. Right, we've hit that first 5-minute mark. That's the one I was worried about. This is where it had all gone completely Pete Tong against Forest last week. God, head from De Ligt again. Not picking up as many of them second balls, though, at the moment, United in midfield. I'm hoping this is where United's extra fitness levels should creep in. Spurs are going to need to start making changes soon. United should be able to see this through without making anything significant change-wise. Not for a bit yet, anyway. I don't mind this game being this slow at the moment. Spurs are the ones that are going to have to up the ante. United should be able to play on that and get them on the break. I just don't want them to dominate possession, like try and control the game and make Spurs nervy, make the fans nervy. Because the more we've got the ball, their fans are just going to start getting... They're going to start getting aggy. And the players will melt again. We've seen it before with them. Just can't control the ball for more than 2 minutes at the moment, United. Look, every single pass and tackle's going straight to a Spurs player. It just makes me feel so anxious. Mazraoui, finally, a bit of play. Well done, son. Well done, Cunha. That's a foul, referee. He's all over him again. It's Sarr again, ref. Why are you not blowing your whistle, you dickhead? Oh, well played, Casemiro. Go on, Bruno. Give it! Give me Bruno! Fuck. Come on, United. Keep hold of the ball. Oh, fuck off. Why do they open my mouth? And then again, when we make the tackle, it goes straight to a fucking Spurs player. Fucking hell, man. Heart's in my mouth all the time. And you know what happens? The crowd gets up. The momentum and environment changes. It's exactly what Ruben Amorim was telling them. Come on, United. Too much possession. Just allowing him. We're dropping very, very deep. Cross comes in. Oh, fucking put a name on it. Jesus. Oh, Man United. You give me kittens, honestly. It is so hard. So hard. I just want to see a bit of... Just give me 5 minutes of possession. I'll take that. I'll take that. No, don't. What a great save. Honestly, they're fucking idiots. They've got to learn. Senna Lammens keeps United brilliantly in 1-0 up. But the momentum, the pressure, I keep saying it. It's just going to keep on coming now. The crowd's going to get up because we cannot string two passes together. Play the short corner. Fucking wake up, United, for fuck's sake. Right, keep it, Cunha. Keep it! Fuck's sake! Tell me to calm the fuck down. Honestly, you're watching the same game, aren't you, people here? Why are we fucking doing this? I know what's coming. That's the problem. What a save that is from Senna Lamens, by the way. Free kick, dangerous position, and like I said, it's needless. It's needless for Manchester United. We don't need to be here. We don't need to be in this position. All we have to do is compose ourselves. These players are good enough to be able to to keep hold of the ball for at least 5 or 10 minutes to take stings out of game. We've got to see out 35 minutes here of pure pressure because we can't hold on to the ball. Spurs are shit. Oh, fucking hell. Save from fucking Lamens again. Casemiro with an assist nearly there for Spurs. Get hold of the fucking ball. No, pass it straight out and we've lost it again. We can't get out because we can't fucking pass. We're not composed. Spurs are absolutely all over us! Come on, United! Thank God for Senna Lamens. It just looks like United are being pummeled now. So frustrating, this team sometimes. I just don't get it. The players are good enough. The players are good enough. Compose yourselves. Why do you go into this mental block mode? If anything, what we can look at there is we've seen off that bit of pressure. Yes, it's taken Lamens. It's taken that bit of luck from what Ruben said. But my God, man, we've got to be able to control things better than what we are. Man on Bruno. Man on Bruno. You don't get that much time! And then we lose the ball because we can't control it on the other side. Where do you think you're playing? Pontins League or something here? Fucking hell! Casemiro, honestly, fucking hell, you get away with murder. Fucking hell, use it. We got lucky there, please. Go on, Brian. Go on. Dorgu. Who's in the box? Why are we not putting men in the box now? He's literally got no one to aim at. There's no one there. Ahmed makes one run there. Right, Mazraoui's off. Sesko is on. So that means Ahmad's back to right wing back and Sesko up top. We need a target, man. I can see why. It gives us that out ball now. We need that desperately. It's the right call from Ruben Amorim, that. This is it. This is it, United. This is perfect. Perfect. Keep hold of the ball. Just pass it around for a bit. Find the space. Play some simple, basic stuff. Foul. Thank you. It's easy, this game. Stop trying to force it. I'm just hoping, like I said a minute ago there, that we've seen out that 15-minute carnage that United can have. Good saves from Lamens. I mean, man of the match straight out now, without a doubt. If we win this game, Senna Lamens is the match winner by a mile. Two fantastic saves there. That they would have been the 2 goals against Forest, wouldn't they? That's that moment again that we all fear. Oh, touch, man. Cunha's touch. I'm thinking Mason Mount for Matthias Cunha at this point. Cunha's not had Cunha's had a poor second half. I mean, he was all right in the first half. I think someone made a comment actually saying that they need to get Cunha off, carrying him a bit. It does feel like that with him at the moment, Matthias Cunha. He's just not there. But then again, he came alive in that last 20 minutes against Nottingham Forest, and that's what he's got. When he's not playing well, you feel like there is something in Cunha that you could probably rely on to come about later on. I'm happy Sesko's on now. I think he will make a massive difference for United. The link for the call-in show is up on the live chat right now, everybody. And it's big up if you are... I suppose you're not going to be catching up later on. But if you are live with us right now, want to have your say, then get across onto Big Up after the show is finished. The link is in the live chat now, everybody. 60 minutes on the clock, still 1-0 to United. 30 minutes of anxiety central right now, I feel, coming. Second goal, please. Last few minutes, United have seemed to have got a grip of the game again. How did Spurs dig that out there? Oh my God, I tell you what, Luke Shaw's decision making in this game today sometimes really got to fucking there again, man. Luke Shaw's been fucking shit today. I'm sorry, I've got to say it. Like, it's his fault that Spurs have got this here. His decision making when he could have played some simple passes, like back to Lamens there. Just go back home. Why is Cunha holding on to the ball so much there? There's another ball to play. Why are you having absolute meltdowns? They're in! It's 1-1! You fucking idiots! Fucking Bugsy Malone saved your fucking bacon there, United! You fucking idiots! Wake up! Fucking goes through these players' heads sometimes. It's beyond me. Fucking get your look. Honestly, if there was a slap in the face that you needed, it's right there. God damn it, United. Come on. Oh, fucking hell, Maguire. Fuck. You can look at it sometimes here now, and you got to like say, I actually don't think we deserve to be in front. Fucking hell, I'm mad. There's one good thing there, and honestly, and you're questioning like the next decision. Like Ruben must be pulling his hair out. Like it cannot just be me. You do one good thing, and then you go and do two bad things, and just completely ruin it all. Like literally every single player is doing it on the pitch today. So we are going to crawl over this line if we get this result today. My God, the second goal. Honestly, if we get the second goal, we cruise through the rest of this game like the Harlem Globetrotters. I guarantee it. But United just don't have the capabilities to see a 1-0 victory out. We don't. We need this goal. We desperately need another goal. Thank God Brennan Johnson is an absolute idiot and can't stay onside. And thank God for Senna Lamens. £18 million worth well spent. That's good, Sesko. Oh, yes, ref. Thank you. Well played, Brian Mbumo. I tell you what, sometimes, like, through all the shouting and moaning about players being so stupid, that you've just got to look at it and say, Brian Mbumo, Ahmad, just take the sting out of everything, don't they? Come on. Go on, Brian. Oh, God. Long ball up there. That's what Benjamin Sesko brings you. Just occupying the defender. Whoever it was that said Brian Mbumo to get a brace, he might not be far off this. I could see this actually happening in this game. More changes for Spurs. We just need to get control of this again. We need to get control of the game. We can't get hold of the ball. There's nothing composed at all about it. That's the only concern that I've got. There's absolutely zero composure from United. And we're just going to have to dig this one out and ride it out. It's going to be painful. Brian Mbumo again. My God. I'll tell you what. He's giving Bruno's just not won any balls at all. He's had an absolute mare, Bruno Fernandes, today. An absolute stinker. And he'll get an assist or do something that wins us the game and puts it all to bed. You can see it coming, can't you? It's written. Porro is off and Ndogi is on for Spurs. Bringing the changes now. It's getting to that stage now where we are at 66 minutes in. Whew. I'm not confident. No. I'm just counting down each minute as it goes past. We can't get into the Spurs half with any control on the ball. It just hits the halfway line and comes straight back at us. Spurs have just got that momentum. A 5-minute spell holding on to the ball for United will just completely kill them. But as long as they keep on getting the ball back and it continuously comes back to them, they will have this belief. They've already forced 2 saves from United. They will think that they can create. And it's just going to be wave after wave after wave. And I honestly, until somebody steps up and starts to get a grip on the pitch, there's nothing that Ruben Amorim can do with this. Possession in the last 5 minutes, like I just said, 81% to Spurs. This is what United need. Spurs are in. I'm all over the place, honestly. I've not got the confidence. I'm sorry, I'm not even scared to say it. I can't see us holding on. It's too much. I want to believe in them so much, but I'm just watching just fucking idiots. We need a bit of luck. We need to get that. Oh, fucking hell. See it out, Ahmad. Oh, fuck. Oh, my nerves are gone. I'm gone. I can't handle it. Fucking watching this team, honestly. It's just impossible. I've not got it in. I've got zero confidence in them. They need to give me something. I need 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes here, United, please. It's a good ball. I'll take a goal. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll have a bet. I won't lose my head for 5 minutes. And as that, I think United will give me 5 minutes of controlled possession where I'm not worried. Is Maguire struggling here? Yep, his hamstring's gone. Get Maguire off the pitch quick. And Maguire's out. That's a ball. Bruno's in. Bruno's in. Bruno's in. Oh, fuck. Oh, just again, pretty much like the way the game has gone. We've just never had control of it. But what a ball from Ahmad. Great run from Bruno. He just couldn't get it under control. Why is Agate... All right, you're always coming on. Mount's coming on as well. Right, okay. I think Maguire's race is run anyway. How long he'll be out for? Don't know. At least it's international break. Can take the sting out of it a little bit, I suppose. So, who's coming off here? Agate worries me. Again, in possession. Casemiro. Yep, Casemiro's probably knackered. I get that. This is where having that other midfielder works. Cunha off, I get that one. He's not been great in the second half. And obviously, Yoro. Gonna have to dig in now. Well, at least he's less than 20 minutes to go. Good head, Lenny Yoro. Good start. Go on, Reds. Mason Mount right into it. Manuel Agate has just done something that I've been asking every single Man United player to do for the last 10 minutes. I just didn't think it would be Manuel Agate who did it. A little bit of composure. Make space. Play a simple pass. Take a touch. Play a pass. Easy. There you go. We're all doing it now. And we send one long. And Sesko's in! Oh, Vicario's out. Bastard. Oh. He gives offside anyway. Oh, it's close, but he is offside. United have it again. I suppose my calm 5 minutes has worked out, hasn't it? Poor ball. Bruno's on the end of it. Oh, still in this. Oh, God. I can't tell you how good it feels to see United up in Tottenham's half of the pitch. We just haven't played well. Players have really been off it today. But, again, if they do see it out, and it's still a big if, it'd be that big character building moment. Oh, you fucking bottle job referee. You got suckered into that, you soft ass. His head is down near his bleeding knee. Crap refereeing. No way that that's a high foot from Sesko. If you duck your head that far, you take what's coming to you. It's a joke. You can't call it a high foot when his bleeding foot's there at hip height. Discrimination against tall people, I'm telling you. I know it. The game's died off a bit. dare I say it, Spurs' momentum has been zapped out of them a little bit. Whisper it quietly, Man United fans. But I've not had to lose my rag for 5 minutes here, and it's definitely making me feel a lot better. Well played, Sesko. Well played in Bumo. God, that's so much better. So much better. Oh, I like it. Well played, Dorgu. Gets United the free kick. Dorgu's actually, after a shaky start, been all right. Oh, I like it. I like it from Dorgu. That. Right, here's where Sesko comes into his own. Bruno, just beat the first man. Just put it onto that 6-yard box, mate. You never know. Give me that delivery, Bruno. Come on. You don't need to shoot. Just put it on there. Put it onto Sesko's head. Oh, it wasn't bad. It's out, that. Ball's out, ref. Why are you not calling that out? That's clearly out for me. I can see it. I can see people in the chat actually praising Dorgu as well. I think you're right as well, honestly. Well played, Ahmad. Well played. That's good pressure. Pick up that ball now, Reds. There we go. Oh, fuck off, referee. You fucking dickhead. You absolute clown. That's never a foul. Bentancur and Tell coming on. That's it now for Spurs. Come on, Benjamin. Got to get hold of that ball there, mate. Yes, Ahmad. Fuck, he's been brilliant today again, Ahmad. Bruno plays a simple ball. Right. Mount into Sesko. Here we go. Is this the moment? Oh, it's too slow, Benjamin. You don't get that time, mate. Fucking hell. I want to defend you, but that was not good enough. You've got to understand, you've got to do more there, mate. Oh, well played. Bruno's starting to pick passes now. Oh, and then Dorgu lets me down. Oh, my God, Reds. There's some moments here. There's some moments, but fucking hell. Going forward, United today. Shit. Tackle him. Run it, Ahmad. Run it. There you go. Keep going. Oh, almost. These players just want too much time on the ball. Simmons and Polina. Ooh, I don't think that's going to go down well with the Spurs fans. So yeah, changes. Tell on and Bentancur on and Polina and... Oh, Gatti, he's ran off you there, mate. He's ran right off you there, pal. Deal with his cross, United. Well defended. That's a foul on Mount. That's a foul on Mount twice. Well done, Mount. Dead ball. I think Mason Mount's substitute has quietly calmed things down for Man United as well. Very, very, I think, controlled with the ball. This is a substitute I expected to happen as well. Dorgu's off for Dalot. But I think he's been Mount with the ball so far. I think he's just played the percentages and he just kept it rolling. I think it's been good for Mason Mount since he's been on. So, yeah, not bad at all, Mason Mount so far. And the right substitute to make. Come on. Into the last 10. Plus injury time. God knows how long that's going to be. I'll go about 7 because it's United. I tell you what, sometimes, in this game, some moments, Spurs' breaks, ricochets and look absolutely jammy. But the Spurs fans are getting on them now. Get a goal, game over. The Spurs stadium will empty. Oh, God's sake, Dalot. First thing you do. Oh, God. The footballing IQ sometimes. God, how can I not get frustrated watching some of this sometimes, honestly? The first touch he had, he just plays it like hopelessly into no man's land, thinking that someone's going to be there. Oh, right, it's that long punt upfield now, and just hope that we can hold out. There's got to be a counter-attack moment for United at some point in this game. How has he got that much room there, and Doggy? Like, seriously? How has he picked up that much space? Come on, Sesko. You've got to hold that ball up. Great ball, Bruno. Oh, it's just gone spun behind Ahmad. Damn it. Oh, what a ball from Mbeumo. What a ball. Here's Dalot. Keep it simple. United just keeping all the possession. That'll do. We got the throw in at least. Time's ticking, people. Can we hold on? Get into the comments section. Can United hold on to this? Bryan Mbeumo today. Good God, this man. He's carrying United at the moment. Oh, fucking hell, man. Even Dalot's throw is like a suicide ball. I'm sorry, Andy Mitten. I've got to disagree. United cannot be not looking at bringing somebody in on that left-hand side. Oh, man. The look. So, how is that falling for him? Oh, shit. Shit. It's in. Fucking in. Fuck! That luck was always going to catch up to us, wasn't it? I need to smash something. I'm fucking livid with this fucking shit. Ah! I'm out. I'm out. You can have a go at me for losing my shit. I was losing my shit when we were winning. I knew what was coming. I knew what was coming. I know this team. I know this team. It's a fucking piss take they are sometimes. Sesko's in. Sesko's in. Oh, Sesko, mate. I can't defend that. You've got to be better. Fucking hell. I fucking hate this team! Sometimes you fucking drive me mad! I don't even know what's happened here. Looks like they're injured. Oh. Well, this is going to fucking kill the weekend. It's going to destroy a 2 weeks international break. The draws. What do draws bring us? Except I fucking hate him. Sesko's off now. I don't know if he's off injured. I don't know what's happened. It just looks like that criticism's gone right to his head, and he just seems to be demoralised. Like, he just got no confidence. And now he's off. I don't know who's coming on or who we've got. Has been made a sub. I've not seen anything come up on the screen yet. Anyone seen anything come on? Have we got anyone on the pitch, or have we just run out of substitutes now? Have we used everyone? This will be perfect way to go out here, won't it? Spurs are in again. Backs to the wall to try and salvage a point now, and we should have won. No, I don't think we've got any other players, have we? Down to 10 men. Oh. Can't believe we've got 10 men because of an injury as well. Well, there goes that look that Ruben was asking for anyway, doesn't it? I can't. I think we might lose this. And you know what? We probably deserve to lose it, to be honest. If I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be brutally honest here. We deserve to lose this game. We've been absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. For me to be losing my shit when we're 1-0 up just goes to show how poor we've been playing. So disappointing. Like, how Spurs have got more fitness than us. It's a corner to Spurs. I think, do you know what? Actually, we might learn more here if we actually lose this game. It might teach us more of a lesson. Like, the draw is actually a good result here now for United. But I don't know if they're gonna learn from it. They might look at it and think that they've actually done all right, United here. They might come away from this and say a draw is actually a good result. At this moment in time now, like 6 minutes left, down to 10 men, United are lucky to get a draw. Edge of the box. Shot comes in, and it's in. United have lost. 2-1 Spurs. I got any energy left. I called it, didn't I? I know this team so well. I know this team. There you go. It's a famous saying, isn't it? You get what you deserve in football. And today, United got what they deserved. I can't even get angry anymore. I lost everything that I had in that equaliser. And I just know. 5 defeats in a row to Spurs. I'm dead. It's drained the life out of me today. Honestly, I feel like giving up on them today. I don't understand, and I'll never understand, how a team that's got a full week to prepare for a game and nothing else to do but prepare for it. And I think they were prepared. I think the coaches have done a good job. I think Ruben's got them where he needed to be. But for these players to crumble, to absolutely crumble the way that they have today, I've got no sympathy whatsoever for what's coming their way. I've got nothing left. The inept passing, the lackluster thinking you can just see this game out attitude in these players. God help Ruben Amorim. God help him, is all I can say. All we needed to do was see out 15 minutes. You get the red card. This is a red card. I'm lost. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know where we go, what Ruben does. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can coach. But when you have complete lack of football IQ, guts, bottle, mentality, bravery, whatever word you want to bring up that Man United players are lacking, I knew I was going mad for a reason. I knew what was coming. I just knew it. I don't lose my shit when we're winning for nothing. I could see what was coming. They thought they could get away with it. And you know what? This might be brilliant for United. Let's look at this as a positive. You didn't deserve to win and didn't deserve to get a draw. You didn't deserve anything in this game. You got exactly what you deserved. And sometimes, hopefully, that is enough for these players to go on and learn from it. But then I get slapped in the face by the reality of this absolutely spineless bottle job team mentality that these players have got in them. And I haven't got any hope again. There is no hope for them. There is none. Like, seriously, that everything, the momentum, everything there that Manchester United fans were going with into this game, honestly, I'll save it for my match reaction at the end, but I can't believe it. Corner United. Centre Lamans has gone up. We salvaging anything? Are we getting a lucky draw out of this? Well, maybe the luck's on our side with this corner. Straight in! Is it in? Is it in? It's in! Delete scored! You cockney bastards! Sit back down in your seats! You're just as shit as we are! You sad bastards! United score from a corner. We got a point. Oh my God! I tell you what, there's one player that deserves something from this game. It's Matthias de Ligt. What an absolute legend he has been. I tell you what, out of all the mentality meltdowns in this team, he's been one that stood up at least. It is over the line as well. It's hard. Honestly, I'm happy that we've got that equaliser, but I can't get away from the fact that we're an absolute circus. It's ridiculous, this team. It really is, honestly. Got a free kick now in our own half. Just pump it up and see what you can get out of it. I can't believe this game again. Another 2-2 draw. It's bleeding mental. I'm absolutely drained. Life has been drained out of me in this game again. In so many different ways. I don't know what to say or how to analyse this team anymore, honestly. Full time. Good God, man. This is just... United at the moment. Wow. I just don't know. Yeah. Reds, I mean... It's a madness, isn't it? It is an absolute madness. This right now, honestly, for Manchester United, honestly, I don't know. It's finished 2-2. United, weren't even cruise control. United were in front for so much of that game. It's ridiculous. Look, I'm going to do my match reaction now as well. I'm just going to switch across. And we are back. Back with... How the hell do you analyse Manchester United at the moment? I think we're lucky to get a draw. We got what we deserved if we lost that game. Manchester United were god-awful. And we're walking around that pitch there celebrating like we've just won the game. I don't get that. Look, I'm a happy Man United fan that we didn't lose a game of football. That's where I'm at right now. I'm happy that we didn't lose the game. But, oh God, man, this team. You cannot continue playing this way. It was so much optimism going into the game. Manchester United have ended up drawing a game here and holding out and actually keeping an unbeaten run going. And you know what? There's some credit to that. There is. There's the never say die attitude. They're scoring from another set piece again for Manchester United. That has got better. Positive, positive, positive. But Manchester United now, again, there, from being in comfortable positions twice in the last 2 league games, have completely bottled it. And I mean bottled it. To a point where it's like Manchester United need constant slaps in the face. Constant reminders that you cannot just walk through games like this just to try and survive. We got it against Nottingham Forest. We got it today against Spurs. It cannot continue this way. We are a lot harder to beat. We are not gifting teams games and completely buckling. And again, we went behind having been in front. So you've got to say that there is something in there that deserves a little bit of credit for Manchester United. But I tell you what, there's only one man in the out. Well, no, actually, I would say today 2 people in the outfield that probably deserve a little bit of credit, and that's Matthias de Ligt, legend for getting that equaliser and an absolute rock at the back, and Brian Mbeumo. You could argue Senna Lamens as well, kept us 1-0 up for long periods. Started the second half, he was excellent. I thought he was good. But there were major concerns all over the park for Manchester United. Honestly, the left-hand side, Dorgu got better. I think he needs to continue playing now to try and bring him into a little bit of form. I think he needs to constantly get game time for Manchester United now, just so he can adapt and get used to playing with this team. The chopping and changing between Dorgu and Dalot is killing that left-hand side. Dalot just cannot play. He came on the pitch today and it was the normal Dalot, all over the place. First thing he did was pass the ball into no man's land. He doesn't offer us anything. At least we've got a little bit of something, an optimism and something different with the likes of Dorgu and what's actually being developed there. I could say that. I'm clinging on to something there for it. But also, honestly, like, I just feel like right now, Manchester United are, personally, in a position here where we're clinging on. It's constantly clinging on. And that's the problem, I think, right now for United. It is the problem. And I just never convinced by it. Never convinced by them. And today, they really were. They were really poor today, Manchester United. There's no other way. Look, I'm going to do a proper reaction after this. I'm going to let everybody settle down. I'm going to get everything all sorted for the call-in show. Don't forget, the link is there. If you want to have your say and get involved in the call-in show, come on and speak to me, then get in there now. I will be over there in about 15 minutes' time. Brace yourselves, basically. Get yourselves ready. Let me know how you thought that game went down. Thank you again to everybody in the chat. Love that today again. Thank you, random guy, for super chats. We have to remember Amorim is inexperienced. He needs patience. I don't think he will repeat this again. I do know what, I haven't got a problem with Amorim. I'll say this all in my match reaction. That'll be coming up a little bit later on as well, everybody. But for now, here on the watch along, thank you, everybody. It has been a mad one. It has been all over the place this today. Just going to get through a few comments quickly before we finish up, because I've missed a few super chats there as well. Thank you for that one again from Random Guy. Everybody who has just joined us, it's hard work watching United, isn't it? But we got a point. We got a point out of it. Right, that is it. I'm going to do my reaction separately now, and then I will be back for the call-in show later on, everybody. Cheers for watching, people. I will see you all later.